Oh, Stan, shut the fuck up. We were wondering where you were at tonight earlier. Oh, Drewski, I done said hello and I put it in the private chat and everything, but I'll do it again.
Oh my god!
I totally meant it, but you know,
you're fucking making me come on it. Not making me really, but damn it! Now I gotta come on here and finish this beer.
Twisted your arm real bad.
Where's I thought your boyfriend, your best friend, fucking Juicy was showing up.
He didn't get the link out of the private chat, so I just stuck it in the stream here.
Oh, dude, it's fucking freezing out here, man. Shit.
Never did say what it was. 54 there, because that's what I said it was here.
Oh my god, Hoover, it's like 20 degrees.
Oh, it is not 20 degrees there.
Who are you to tell me what it? I'm just kidding. Hold on, let me see.
I can look at a weather.
Shut your fucking tongue ass up. Let me look at the degrees, fucking Juicy.
You must have put the link in the private over there then.
She did, and then nobody's gonna fucking find it. We ended it. Great job. You must have. You had to get lucky.
Yeah, that's why I asked for it over here.
I move fast. Like, not really.
Hey, you gotta get better with the technology, guys. Shit, you guys.
Well, no, I was in the middle of I was playing a game on my phone.
I ain't mad at you then, because I know how it goes. I'll be like, I'm coming in a minute.
Dude, I can't even remember the last time I joined up on a stream with Hoover. Honestly, on her channel. Been a long time.
Yeah, I've been. That's why when the cheap StreamYard popped up, I was like, yeah.
Good streams. You actually pay for it too, don't you? Like,
yeah, I grabbed the $10 one up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just like, yes, 40s.
Oh. I gotta do it one time real quick. Dude, I just scratched my glass lenses up. What the fuck did I just do?
Oh no.
I think I scraped them against the barbecue fucking pit. Fuck, what am I doing out here? That's why I should have been in bed. Fuck.
I'm not taking care of the bonsai, damn it.
Good. Hey, Hoover, have you ever hung out with Juicy on your own stream before? Or is it the first time or what?
Oh, no. We've done this before.
Numerous times.
Juicy, what the fuck are you wearing? Pink lipstick? Your fucking lips like fucking all fucking... What the fuck is wrong with your lips, man?
They're a little bit chapped.
Oh, I want to say it must be chapped or something.
No, I got skin on mine or something. Like,
Jesus.
Okay, I gotta grab it.
I've been fucking putting on chapstick, but they're not that bad. Right.
Hey, where's your brother been at? That little fucking racist bitch.
Doing same old shit, man. Working, doing.
He's talking shit about me being a Jew.
Playing video games and.
Just because I'm wearing a beanie, he calls me a Jew. What the fuck's wrong with him? That's crazy.
I don't know why he would call you a Jew.
Do you remember that night though? It was funny, huh? He was like,
I do. Dude, he says like the most random shit to everybody, dude. It's fucking. He gets in his little fucking.
It's just, you remember that night when he called me that? And he's like pedophiles and shit. Like, well, nobody says that, dude.
No, nobody. He was saying. Dude, he actually
creepy ass shit, dude. He was saying some creepy shit, dude. I was like, bro, that's not something you say like that, bro. Just out there like that, calling people pedophiles and
what? You said that to you too, or
yes, to everybody, and everybody that knows. Everybody.
Like, I had a friend of mine that's a chick, and somebody said that to her, and I was like, that's like the YouTube go-to.
Dude, he said that.
That's not something you say lightly, though.
Yeah, but everybody does.
That kind of shit, dude.
No, but he does. Just knows what I'm talking about. He was there. He was there that night.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because there was a one night where I was wearing my beanie. He was like, fucking Jewish fucker. Or I don't know what the fuck. He was going off on me. Of course I'm not a fucking Jew. Do I look like a goddamn Jew? The hell?
Here's if you are.
My brother is dumb as fuck. He just looks like to piss people off. He's an angry person, dude. He doesn't like his life.
Oh shit.
You are too, dude, but at least you can control it
Well, I'm
more.
an alcoholic, yeah, but I mean, not like, dude. I get worried about him like lately. Within the past like few months, man, he's gotten really bad and like.
You don't think about him with your brother when he goes outside, though?
Like,
No, that is what Drewski will tell him. Go in the house and go to bed.
No, I'm saying, Drewski, you don't worry about your brother when he's like all fucked up and he's outside in public and shit.
he gets really political, and I don't go well.
I don't think he goes out and
Grown
about.
ass man, dude. He can do what he wants. Do I worry about him? Am I gonna hold his fucking hand and tell him what to do?
I know that's the thing, bro. You have to hold his fucking hand. Fucking gay.
It's tough, man. It's hard to talk
I mean,
to him because,
you can tell you are bigger brother.
Look,
Your
you
older
don't know
brother.
what to do for you, dude. You gotta help your fucking self.
Right.
We're all
You need
going
to
through this
calm
little life
down.
crisis shit. You know, we're gonna be 40 here in a fucking year and a half, and it's like, I think that's what's going on with him. He just doesn't know how to cope with growing. He's
Aging.
He's out in the goddamn boonies by himself. None of his old friends hang out with him anymore. You know, they're all got their own kids and their own lives. We all grow up, you know. We all grow up. You don't always have your school friends that you hung out with your entire fucking life, man. People move
I know.
on.
I don't talk to any of them.
And I try to tell him, man, you just.
I mean, no, my mom.
I have a couple
in junior high. She said none of these people are even going to matter to you.
Majority of the time,
get out of high school. She was right, and I thought at that time I was like, no, they're going to matter forever. They're my best friends. I've known them my whole fucking life since.
Oh, that never happens like that. Yeah,
it helps being able to go live like this.
To tell you the truth, Hoover, I don't think I have any high school friends anymore that I remember from school. I have none.
I mean,
I have zero. I might have one fucking
their middle names and birthdays and who the parent, but like I've got 20, less than 30 people I'd say to remember that about. But if you grew up with 25 of them since you were in kindergarten, you're gonna remember that. Like it's just second nature too.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about? I had a weird dream the other night with me and you. It was a weird dream, and it's not nothing. Hold on a second, dude. Nothing sexual. Okay?
No. It wasn't either.
Weird like that either. Don't think like I was. It was.
No. I'm so interested to hear this.
No. This dream was about like a talk show type of shit, right? And like we were having like a morning show or something like that. We hosted a show or something like that in the morning. It was fucking funny because I listened to this show every day from like K-Rock, from Klein and Alley show, and I had this fucking weird dream that me and you also hosted a show on a talk radio, like some crazy shit, like a talk radio show in the mornings. It was fucking awesome. We had great conversation. It was fun. We had these different little fucking segments and games. It was pretty cool. But it was funny because
getting it right.
I don't know.
You know, we were good at it. We were getting it.
We were great at it because we both like to talk a lot and socialize and entertain. So it was amazing. It was amazing, dude.
Oh, you got some
Cheers about those.
Cheers. It's funny. Well, I was just saying it was funny you said that because Gut Rot told me a few nights ago, 3 or 4 nights ago, he's like, I had a dream about you the other night. And he said he was like, he got in trouble or something, or was getting ready to get in trouble for like this gun or something, like for a murder. And then I was like his like bunkmate, like I was next to him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then I didn't get the chance to tell him the first time, and he said he woke up and he went back to sleep and like had the dream over again. I was like, wow, that's highly irregular. But he said the second time I was like, do you see that bookshelf up there? I was like, you can pull part of those out and hide the gun back there. And I was like, they never look back there. So I was like trying to like help cover his ass, you know, and then they didn't find it. And I was like, see, that tells you. I was like, I'm fucking homie.
Yeah, Hoover. when you get a chance, though, I'm serious. When you really do get the chance, sometime.
Yeah.
Check out this show, a podcast. It's called Klein and Alley from K Rock. And those people they met like years back, and they just were like they hit it off. They're really good people. They felt like they're like, you know how we and you, like they got a chance to know each other so well.
You gel.
And like they click, yeah. And then like they next thing you know, they started in the Bay Area, like in a smaller station, and next thing you know, they hit big time in K Rock in LA, and like now it's like the most popular fucking radio morning show. And it's fucking hilarious because that's exactly what I was dreaming about when I was like, holy fuck, dude. It was crazy. Cool. This dream.
That's why I was like, were we kicking it? Like we were like nailing it? K-Rock Radio.
Dude, it was great. Klein and Alley. KL.
Oh, is that something you'd like to do sometime? As like a radio?
Oh yeah, dude. No. I was actually gonna. I had a chance to get into K-Rock before. Oh, you guys didn't. I think I told you guys this before, a long time ago.
Yes.
Where I was gonna get into. I wasn't gonna be like the main fucking host or nothing, but I was gonna had an opportunity to like take a position there for something at the station. But it was nothing like serious what I wanted to do. But I wanted to be. I really want to be
put in the door to work up to other shit. Always.
Yeah, I could have, but I fucking had some other shit going on in my life, and I ended up just not even pursuing.
So it didn't seem worth it at the time.
Well, no, it actually did go perfect for me because I started my streaming, and it would have been perfect because I streamed every day, and it would have been live on streaming. It would have been awesome, man. But I chose not to go through with it. But
right, I'm
it doesn't matter. It wasn't what I wanted to be, but eventually, you never know. And
it's funny you say that because, like, I remember when we were young. When I was younger, me and a friend of mine, you know, they like. I don't know if every school does this, but in our school, you got to go around and you pick like from a selection of things that you might want to do sometime in your life, and we got to go to this radio show. Me and this friend of mine, his name is BJ of anything.
They called it like tech prep here.
His name was what was his actual name? Fucking Alfonso.
It was more like a job shadow kind of thing.
BJ for short. And anyway, we went to this radio show, spent the day there, and it was cool, but we were, I don't know, I think we were in like 6th grade, so it was like awkward. And
you're like, we're not that invested.
I'm like,
scare me.
I don't know if I can get in.
Love you, Gary. It's good to see you.
But yeah,
I hope the bushes are sufficient because it's been windy lately. So
we actually
and I used the garden.
Shit. But we were like shy as fuck. We were just like, hi, you know, and
right.
Say anything.
Yeah, now you're like, get out of my way. I can do this.
Honestly, dude. Honestly, I would kill it. I would kill it.
I would be a good radio host for like.
Me too. I'm
people that are like me, if I could say fuck and fucking swear off my ass, hell yeah, like an XM radio show. Fucking right, man. I could probably do that like a motherfucker. But I'd probably get banned within like a week. Because I'd end up fucking getting drunk and saying some crazy shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you right now. I'm not kidding you. If really, I'm not kidding you. If I really put my effort into it, I'm thinking that, like, yeah, I could definitely. I would be a significant attribute to the fucking team of local station of mine, which is popular around the world, K Rock. I'm not a role, but in the United States, I'm telling you, if I really wanted to, yeah, I think I could, because I could hold a conversation, I could socialize, I could talk about any goddamn thing. Right now, we can talk about this, we could talk about any goddamn thing that's going on in society, and make jokes of it, and just do anything. So like and Hoover too. Hoover can talk, and we can talk about all kinds of shit. So it's crazy, man. We talk a lot, you know what I mean? So if a lot of people don't have that, they're not really comfortable in that setting like that. You know what I mean?
Hoover's super nice. I mean, people would love to. I think Hoover could do it for sure.
I thought
fucking.
It kind of spoke volumes the other night. I was on Fadeds, and the trolls came in there, and one of them said, just one, and this was the only comment, Hoover, did you lose that weight yet?
Oh, that's a real nice thing to say to somebody, to a female.
No, but I'm saying it really
What
wasn't.
the fuck?
They asked a question, and I was like, I put the little maybe, and I was like, okay, obviously somebody watched Claire's that night, and I was like, doing a truffle shuffle like 2 weeks before.
You're no stranger to this YouTube shit. You're gonna have them assholes.
But no, but I didn't find it as mean spirited. They just asked a question, so I was like,
it's not a question; it's an asshole question. They knew what.
Well, I didn't feel like that, but because I don't know. You guys have always taught me, like, toughen up if something happens, and you're not going, oh, what the fuck did they just say? Like think about it for a week.
I gotta get the fuck out of here though. Oh shit, I'm fucking buzzing. I gotta wake up at 5:00. Oh,
that's too early. Oh,
it doesn't. I don't go to bed right away. I take a little time to go to bed.
Weekend. I didn't realize that until somebody told me earlier today. I was like, oh.
Wait, what?
This weekend is set your clock forward an hour weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
Are you serious? God damn
Saturday
it.
night.
Shitty ass daylight savings.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna lose an hour. God damn it all.
But we get an hour more of daylight.
I hate the daylight. I like nighttime.
That means I gotta go to bed an hour earlier than normal.
No, it doesn't.
You gotta drink twice as fast and get twice.
You just gotta fight the daylight.
Yep, he's right. The guy's telling the truth.
I know. I don't know. I had a really hard time adjusting to the daylight savings or whatever the French toast the fall back time is. No, I'm ready for it to be the other way around. As much as we talked to Claire, I'm like, I think I should just move to Australia. I was like, my body accepts those time frames to be awake.
I cannot deal with this fucking type. I'm more of a night guy and shit. You know what I mean? I don't want no fucking sun rays in my eyes when I wake up in the morning, crash into some fucking buddy, a pedestrian.
Hey man,
because the sun gets in my eye and it fucking fucks me up, dude, really bad. I'm not good with the sun. In California, dude, the sun raises up in the East Coast and then it comes out here, and then when it does come out here, though, man, it's like right in your fucking face, and it blinds the shit out of you. I once took I'm not even kidding you, dude. One time I took a customer Hoover, and I'm not kidding you. I took a customer, and I was over. There was a little hill, right, and we had to go over this hill, and it was the sun's right in my motherfucking face, and I went right over. As soon as I went over the hill, the sun got right in my eyes. And as soon as the fucking rays hit my eye, the beams hit my eye, I went over a fucking green light. I went over a red light because I couldn't even see the fucking light. Because by the time I went over the hill, it was already fucking blinding me out. You know what I mean? So I felt like fucking a doofus. You know what I mean? I felt like a fucking, you know what I mean? Shit, dude. I felt blinded the fuck out, blinded by the lights. Shit was terrible.
I know I live in a. Oh, go ahead, Drewski.
As I say, I used to keep my bedroom door open all the time, and the lights were coming in here, and it would keep me up because it was so goddamn bright. That's why I got all these blackout screens. But
you know what? I didn't get one of those curtains.
Started pissing. I got them fixed, thinking that was, he wouldn't be doing that no more. But I caught him pissing in my room too many damn times, and I'm like, fuck that. So now I just keep my door shut. The only cat that's allowed in my room is Ted.
Those fucking cats, dude. Fucking cut them up, put them in a tortilla, put some salsa on those motherfuckers, and call it a day.
Like we
oh my god!
Just throw it in the wood chipper.
Those cats are nothing but a burden on you, bro. They take your food when you're cooking.
No, the cats.
Fuck that.
Terrible cat. You ever seen that video when he's cutting his food up and the cat takes his piece of chicken? Oh my lord.
Yes, 79, they can totally handle it.
Of course you could.
She always talks in caps, and she's funny. And she's
Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
I should open some of these windows up. I
It
feel
is
like a
fucking
vampire.
No,
freezing out
she's
here.
fun. She's fun as fuck. Truly. So yeah.
What's up, Gumby? Shout out to Gumby. Shout out to Gumby.
What's up?
It's cracking home, girl.
Yes,
Oh,
good to
Cobras
see
in here.
79.
I'm getting fucking tired. I don't even know if I can hang out anymore. Oh man. But I pass out outside in the cold and wake up in the motherfucking wake up like Olaf up in this motherfucker. Shit.
Don't do that.
I don't know, but you know what I mean? It's not as cold as you guys, man. You guys got colder weather, obviously. But Gumby, you coming from California, you've lived out here before, and you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you're not used to the weather and it gets freezing, it fucking does feel cold as fuck. You know what I mean? And some people be like, "Oh, you're bitching and complaining," but I'm like, "Yeah, but we're used to the warm weather all year round."
Yeah, when it's warm during the day, it's warm during the day, and at night it's like, ugh.
And then all of a sudden at night it's like cold, it's like a shock. It's like, holy shit, you know, all of a sudden, what the fuck, dude? You got fucking snow. You get me? You got fucking your fucking toes get all snow all fucking frosted up. Holy shit, dude, I can't take it. But yeah, it's crazy. We're used to the warm. That's why people from the East Coast, they come out here, the snowbirds and shit. They come out here because when it gets so fucking freezing out there, they come out here because it's still going to be warm. Not really, but to them it's warm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, shit, I can't take it, man. It's too much.
Well, that's like I told you. I had a cousin from Seattle that she came to Illinois and stayed with her grandma for a month, and that summer it was like 100 degrees. I'm just averaging out every day. Yeah. And she was here for like 2-3 weeks, something like that. And I went back to Seattle with her, and it was like 84 there. I was like, this is beautiful. This is like perfect. Oh, yeah. And Seattle she was out there in a sweatshirt and sweatpants going, I'm freezing. Because she had gotten so used to that hot temperature. Like, she acclimated like a motherfucker. Like, it was great. Yeah. You know, and I was like, this is glorious. It's not humid, and it's nice, and it's sunny. You know,
Seattle's beautiful. I love Seattle.
It was like June. Yeah, I was like, it was June.
I think, you know what, Hoover, when I was in Seattle one time to go visit my sister because she was in the Air Force, I went to go visit one year, like during COVID. I told you I took a lot of trips and traveled a lot because the money was there. And when I was there, it was summer, and then dead of summer, bro. And it was like fucking, it was rain for like a whole week straight in summer. And I was like, damn. And like you said, the humidity wasn't bad, so it felt pretty cool.
Like I was so happy. Like, I flat-ironed my hair and it stayed straight all day, and I was like, "Oh, I could get used to this," you know.
God,
too shabby.
Sure. Oh shit, she's back on the you drinking that fucking White Claw, Gumby.
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to go buy me some. I haven't been able to get them yet. Which one's that? Pineapple. What do you recommend if you're the first time trying?
Favorite, but Mike's.
The pineapple's the first one.
Hard pine or the Mike's pineapple seltzer. I don't drink other than seltzers, but when I did for a fucking minute. But those Mike's pineapple ones were the fucking bomb. Oh yeah, those are delicious.
I got a variety pack of them. It was like cranberry and I don't know. It was like 3 flavors in it. And they weren't great. And then after that, you had told me about the Rocket Pop Smirnoffs. Those were awesome.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah.
Yeah. Those.
Wait, which one of those? I need to try it out. What is it? Smirnoff what?
They're red, white, and blue Smirnoffs. I believe that's what they're called. Red, white, and blue.
And they're pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
They're really good. And they're really low carb too. So I was like, oh.
And they're seltzers.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Yeah.
You asshole. Yes, I do. I am translucent at this point.
Yeah, maybe I'll try them out. I gotta try them out then. I don't know.
That's just Steve.
Lemonade
all the time.
Oh, Drewski, I don't know about that. Mark's high. The fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade. Yeah, I can't. I don't like that stuff,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
I'm not
sure
really
it's
into
the
it.
only one I tried. It's because I used to buy the goddamn. It was a variety pack. I wasn't into seltzers, but I was trying to slow down on my fucking liquor intake.
Consumption of
I
alcohol. Yeah.
thought, oh, that might be better on the stomach, you know. So I'd buy a pint instead of a fifth, and drink a pint, and then I'd go and drink a few of those. And but those, I just remember those pineapple ones were my favorite.
I don't know. I never had
They
them.
were cheaper. Those
Yeah, I
fucking
haven't had
ones
something like
that
I never
gummy,
had them. Stuff.
the White Claw.
I think it was like
Fucking expensive, man.
grape.
No.
I don't know. It was like the early like
These are
basic ones.
it's $13 for a 12-pack, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
That's
It
not
was a
bad.
combo
That's not
pack.
bad at all. That's $1.20. That's like $1.10 for a
well,
can.
yeah.
That's not bad.
Speedway.
Cranberry, and then 2 other flavors. But
Hey, Gumby, how about that? How about the other one called? How about that other one called Truly? You ever had Truly's?
Yeah, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of
Oh,
Truly.
okay.
that's why I wait till she tries it because I'm like, if she says it tastes pretty
Yeah,
good,
no,
then
exactly.
I'm gonna like it.
She says, no bueno, bro. I'm not gonna drink it for sure.
Well,
Fucking
those
hell.
whites might be the same
I don't
price.
like
I think
Yeah.
the reason I started getting Mike's is because I used to drink those Mike's Hard Lemonades, and I do like those.
I hate those fucking
Oh,
things,
those
dude.
are so heartburn in a bottle. Oh my
They
gosh.
fuck you up in the chest
That
for
is
sure. Yeah,
true.
Yeah, it's like you get the heartburn, like bam, it just sticks.
it's too much sugar in that motherfucker, man. I don't
And
like that shit.
I thought that when I was like 21, 22, drinking those things. I was like,
Hey, what up, Tom? What up, fucking Tom Cable?
Tastes good as hell, though. What's
the
up,
what
Tom?
one?
Shit, it's fucking getting cold again out here. Fuck. It's because it's probably my fault. I should have put some sweaters on, some extra sweaters. But this is why I like winter, bro, because in winter you got the option. You can just put extra sweaters on and stay warm. In the summer, what are you gonna do? Take off all your clothes and walk around?
Spring is on approach, so hey.
When is spring anyways? Is that oh, what the fuck is this,
It's
dude?
coming up. It's coming up. Mm-hmm.
What's
it's
happening?
Yeah.
What do you got going on there, sir?
Some weird ass city cop just showed up out of nowhere. Never seen this guy around here.
Always got some action going on over there. It's like,
No, it's weird because there's been
he's
a lot
like
of shootings.
Chapter 5, but the ground.
Well, it's because there's been a lot of shootings in my area in Compton and Paramount, but like right now it's kind of weird because they never show up at 1 o'clock. They usually start like at 6. What the fuck's going on?
Dude, I live in the worst town in the world for cops, man. We have the state police in my town. We have the courthouse. We have the state police, the county police, and the fucking locals. We got all 3 of them, man. You don't want to fuck around in my town.
Oh, I hope to God they see you flashing your little tanga on. That motherfucker should be reported.
The main cop, like the
Happened
fucking
is gonna be
super
it
cop in town.
Not
Dude,
a
the
phone.
thing is, he used to be my neighbor. He was my next door neighbor at my dad's house, and he used to come over swimming all the time. He'd bring his kid over and his wife and fucking come swimming.
Oh, he'd be
Right across the
good. He'd be like, I'll follow you home.
He lived right across. No, he never gave me break if I was drinking and driving.
Really?
But Mike was nice to me. Like, there was a couple times. There was a time where I had a subpoena because I fucking witnessed. I was a witness to a crime. Like,
Oh, dude, why would you put yourself in a situation like that? How did that even happen? How did that come
it
about?
was a friend of mine, dude. A friend of mine's grandma
Good
let
Lord.
this guy put a bong shop in her fucking house. Right, he ran this little bong shop out of her house.
Grandma lady.
Lee, you know, I shouldn't mention names. This was ages ago. Fucking the owner pissed him off and he was gone. And Lee broke into that bitch and stole like 3 bongs from his ass.
Oh my god!
There was a bunch of us there. There was a bunch of us there, and somebody mentioned my name, so I had to fucking. And I was like,
Oh
They
my
pull
god!
you in, want to talk to you, and
we
you're
were
like,
going down the street,
okay,
and
go
Mike's
ahead.
like, "Hey, Andrew, come here." He's like, "What's up, Mike? What's going on?" Fucking tripping my balls up.
Fucking juicy.
Like,
Not now, not now.
subpoena. I was like, a subpoena? What the hell's a subpoena? At that age, I didn't even know what a subpoena was. He's like, apparently somebody mentioned your name about this such and such case. I'm like, whatever, dude. Fucking
Whatever, dude.
mail it to me.
Just he's always involved in some bullshit all the time, dude. Fucking get yourself in situations like that, bro.
But anyway,
You
yeah, I had
like you're that
to.
person.
Dude,
Just saying.
Jesus Christ.
it ended up getting.
Only you, bro. Oh my god. Hey, Yuski. Much love, brother. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna send the rest of my beer. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck, it's getting late. It's already fucking gonna be. It's 1:14. Shit.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
four.
what did you guys say about daylight saving times? When is it gonna be tonight? What time? Whoa,
the
shit!
The
I missed it.
Sunday.
The weekend.
Sunday.
Oh, the 19th. You fucking Hoover said it was tonight. I thought.
No, I said the weekend.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Said
That's my birthday too. Be honest. Yeah, that's my birthday. God
I
damn it!
just remember it's on a Sunday.
Time to. It's trying to. I'm about to be 34. Man, I'm getting old, for real. Jesus Christ.
That's cool because then if you were out clubbing, then you
I
get
don't
extra.
club at the
You get
club.
extra-
I don't go to the club. I don't go to the club.
Back in the day.
I'll be 40 this year, so hey, come on, 40, come through.
Hey, you still looking young. Don't matter. Shit.
Thank God, thank God. Oof.
She's got that good skin. I'm over here like, how is that? Like,
Shit.
I
Time goes by fast, bro. It does. Oh man, time is flying by.
hell. Bet did you fucking kill me?
What? She's talking about Gumby?
No, she's talking about me. Because no, it was Gut Rock had that dream. I was his bunkmate, and then I told him where to the next, like he woke up and he had the dream over again, and I was telling him where to hide the guns so he wouldn't get in trouble. Like behind his book.
Oh,
They never looked there. And I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, you know, I'm looking out for you then. Like your subconscious is telling, I don't know, you know.
I don't even recall. I wasn't there when you guys were talking about it, but yeah, that's crazy.
I talk about
Shit.
dreams, and then the vintage is like, yeah.
It's tight.
She's like, well, she's one of my like favoriteest coin people for sure. So she's like, he was my bunkmate too, and she has the best Texas accent you ever heard. She'd be like, I know that's right.
Are you kidding me? I got the best accent. I'm from Texas.
Texas.
Man.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm from Texas. Talk about.
No, it's not even like that. She'll be like, I have some. I can't do it right because I can't hear it right. She's like,
hey, Juicy, what's wrong? What are you putting your face, bro? You're right.
Like I probably exaggerated it.
I'm trying to figure out this. This calendar shit. I never usually look at the calendar on my phone.
Yeah, he's gonna look at his calendar and see the date.
I did too earlier, and I was like, it is. It's right there. It says daylight.
Motherfucker's checking the day. He's like, okay, what day can I make my food peacefully without my cat snatching it from me? Fucking God.
I'm gonna throw him off an hour on Saturdays. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta throw your cat off for sure an hour.
I wish I had that clip.
It doesn't even tell you daylight savings.
What day does fucking pause not show up? Oh my God. This is embarrassing. Shout out to you, my boy. Ahoo.
Oh, daylight savings time right there. The 10th.
Oh,
The 10th? Holy shit. Hold on a second, dude. You guys are all making stories now. First, somebody said the 19th. Now you're saying it's the 10th?
It's
What the
Sunday. I told you it was Sunday.
it's the weekend.
So then why did you guys say the 19th? What the fuck's wrong here?
That's what I was told.
I'm confused. What's going on?
It's the weekend. This weekend. This
Damn,
weekend's
man,
not the 19th. I like it pretty
I'm not looking forward to it though, because I prefer the darkness no longer. I fucking hate the sun, bro.
I just hate
the sun.
fucking losing an hour of my
Too much. The sun gets in your eyeballs and it fucks you up when you're driving. Fuck all that.
See, that's why I told Stan. Yeah, I am mad at him because I'm translucent. Because I don't mean to hide from the sun, but it just happens.
Oh, I don't know if you know my boy AK Luke. That guy gets fucking darkness for like 6 months.
Mr. Alaska. Yes, I love the Lukey Lou.
That's
Luke's cool. He gets darkness for like a certain amount of time of the year.
Days.
Whatever, same shit. Days, weeks, months.
Well,
But,
yeah, I'm not.
Oh, here we don't get that.
Time, you know, the 19th.
That's my birthday. Hey, thank you, Gumby. Appreciate it.
I mean,
Good, because I put you down for the night. So, because you said soon.
I'm gonna go live for sure that night. It's been like a year and a half since I went live. I might as
I
well
gotta get back on my calendar and change this shit from the 15th.
God damn it! Is that you guys got me all confused here, dude?
Well, you said it was in like 6 or 7 days or something. So I was like, oh, all right.
No, thanks to Drewski. Drewski gives out misinformation.
It is this weekend. No, I gave off the wrong information. I said the 19th. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was Drewski.
Oh, the birthday?
Sorry, boy, it wasn't you.
I thought it was, but it is this weekend. So
yeah, because it was posted in at work. I looked at the thing and it said this Sunday, and I was like, wait a minute, this Sunday is not the 19th yet. So I had to check it. Yeah, it's the 10th.
So what does that mean? Hold on a second. Does that mean it's gonna be fucking? Does that mean it's gonna be a spring? What does that mean?
Yeah,
That's not technically spring. Spring day's the 19th. That's where the 19th. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought spring started March 22nd.
Days before that, all over the weekend. They do that over the weekend.
Daylight savings time is this weekend. It's Sunday, right? So,
yep. Because that way people aren't going to work and screw up and go, I don't know what happened. You know. So they over the weekend.
The spring doesn't start till March 22nd, right?
No. The Tuesday after the time change.
Jesus Christ.
Help.
Jesus, man.
So your birthday's when, Voorhees? Because I had oh my God.
My birthday actually falls on the 19th. Yeah, that's my birthday.
Oh my God.
That shows you how drunk we are, yeah.
I'm a Pisces.
She said the first day of spring was the 19th because we may have never gotten that out of you.
I don't know that either. But I'm a Pisces, and that's my first day of the fucking year. And my tribe, and because of
not the first day of the year.
Well, not the fucking first day of the goddamn year. But
I did Chinese New Year in February, so I don't know what calendar you're doing.
We went from spring to daylight savings to it's.
We fucking suck at this. Let me go look it up, dude.
This game is hard.
Ridiculous. Should it be this difficult?
I just woke up, so I'm just like,
shit.
Dang. I feel stupid.
There's no way. I can't believe this. Okay, so my birthday is on the 19th, right?
Thank you.
And you said on the 19th it was going to change, but no, it's not actually. Juiska says it's going to be on the 10th. So I just want to make sure, bro. I got that cleared now. Okay, cool.
I'm going to type it out in the chat here in about 2.2.
I wish they would get rid of that fucking daylight saving.
Done with that.
Fucking Juicy.
Back, change it forward. Why don't we just rock
What are you
it?
smoking on, Juicy? You got the Winstons or what? Oh.
Nah, the Lucky Strike. I went to the light because
The Winstons.
Motherfucking Winstons.
gold because dude, the originals of these are fucking super strong. Dude, the lights or golds they call them now, you know, because you can't.
What are you
Call
talking
Yeah.
about? Man, nobody's smoking Lucky Strikes. Oh yeah, those are good. The gold ones are
yes,
good.
they
Yeah.
are worthless because they're really cheap. So
Yeah, you're right though. The Lucky Strike Gold is good. The Lucky Strike Gold is like $7. Good deal on those. Shit. Cheers out to Hoover and Gumby and fucking Juicy. Here.
I'd say a light
Spring cleaning?
is as strong as a fucking.
See, she's spring cleaning. I guess it's spring.
The light's pretty strong. Let's just say that.
I don't know, but
With the red,
Drewski's like daylight bad. Well, I mean, because you work second shift, so you're like, no, I don't.
no, because today I saw the sheet in there and it said, "Hey, don't forget your clocks back Sunday." And I'm like, "Wait a minute." And it's
Right.
No, I was like, I'm pretty sure they meant this Sunday, right? That's why I checked. But yeah, it said the 10th. Sunday.
I said it the best way I knew how. I hope that's sufficient.
Everything over here is automatic, so I can just wake up and be like, "Oh yeah, shit, I fucking lost an hour."
I'm still old school. I use one of them old school fucking alarm clocks.
I thought you were going to say
my phone would have told me, but I don't know what's set my phone. I just set one of them old school alarm clocks.
Shit.
I should start using my. I bought one of these goddamn.
He said he went over school.
I've never plugged it in because
what the hell is that?
Dude, throw that bitch in the trash.
They're gonna like monitor everything I'm doing. Are they gonna know everything I'm saying at all times when I'm walking?
It doesn't do that.
I don't like it. It creeps me out. My husband got one out of the box and sat in the living room, and I said, "Nope," and put it back in the box.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that shit, Juicy. That shit.
When they show that ring go purple on the videos,
I know a lot of people that
they're like, "You work for the
Juicy,
government."
could you imagine, dude, if you were to do that little dance you did the other night with your little thong on?
Oh God, he did not have a thong on.
That shit is gonna fucking exploit your ass real quick, dude.
So obsessed with the thong.
Hey, Gumby, you didn't see that video?
He didn't have no thong on. Gumby saw it plenty of times too. I ran my fucking undies up my ass.
He just did a pull up.
Gumby's son.
It was terrible, dude. Oh my God.
Gumby's probably seen it.
He was spanking his ass on camera.
Oh, he was?
I don't think I can do that anymore, but I'll try.
He had a G-string on. It was crazy.
But it's not bad yet. Yours is better than mine.
Gumby's got the rockets. Oh.
Gotta work out.
Yeah, that would help.
I'm sure he got bigger rockets than Juicy. Juicy's got the baby on.
Mine are pretty good, man.
Put your pants on, Drew.
You live in my bushes. You're gonna tell this man to put his pants on.
Get out the damn bushes. Get out of there.
Right. So I'm like, Terry, gotta trim the bushes this weekend.
79. Don't I know who? Haven't I met 79 before? I think I know who he is.
No, her. Yeah.
Her, whoever. I think I met him before.
Terry, but yeah, she's oh my gosh, she's funny.
I think I do know 79. 79 is cool as fuck. 79 music or something, rock or something. These have a different name before. I remember the name 79 something.
Terry.
79 spring forward or something like that. Fuck, I got remember.
Spring forward, fall back.
Jesus Christ, by this time, yeah, spring forward 79.
We're all so fucking confused, you know. We're just like,
I already knew this was going to happen to me tonight because it was like a little conversation got like
God.
screwed up and we just stopped. And I'm like,
Madness March. This is
the fucking cigarette tastes like I'm smoking like you know how somebody burns tire, like somebody doing burnouts and shit. That's what I feel like I'm smoking. Like holy
that's
fuck,
your brain telling you that you don't want to smoke anymore.
It's like, dude, don't smoke anymore. Yeah, like fuck this fucking nasty Winston's. The Winston's don't taste good like a cigarette should.
Nasty ass cigarette. I don't see how you smoke them.
Well, because they're only $5.
Winston is the name of a dog.
$5.99.
They
say
who doesn't love a big furry dog named Winston?
Well, let me tell you why I'm smoking. Let me tell you why I'm smoking. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you why I'm smoking it. Because they ran out of the Southern Cut Marlboros in my store, and they ran out of the fucking Marlboro Light Shorts Special Select. They were only like $7, and now I'm smoking these till they get them back.
So you got Winston.
Because I was told that Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Yeah,
that's what I always heard the slogan.
They're full flavored for sure. They're kind of harsh though.
Winston's taste good like a cigarette should. Oh,
you can put that in for
There's a song.
Yeah, you didn't know that? That's an old school song.
No.
Back when they used to advertise.
Back in the 80s and 70s, yeah, that was a song.
Like when there were Marlboro Miles and, well, in the
80s.
Look at Juicy knows. Look at it. He knows it's a song. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, just like we know the day of spring. Yeah.
Cools. You remember the Cool commercials? You ain't cool unless you cool.
You ain't cool if you're smoking the Cool. Yeah, those are stupid as fuck.
I used to smoke Cools. That was my brand. Yes.
This everybody I used to know, they were just like, if they smoke Cools, they're like, "What are you smoking?" Because somebody want to bum a cigarette off there. Like, what I is? Like, why are we all saying that? Cool. Yeah, we're big.
I would have been like, you know what? All right, fuck it.
I don't want
it. I think the Camel guy had the best branding though, like commercial wise. Like Camel would come out.
I like a trim bush. What the fuck is that?
Because Carrie lives out in my bushes. She's lived out there when she feels like it. 79 for like the past, I don't know, 5 years. Like it's her home away from home when she feels like it.
Is that MK? Is that Monkey King's metal?
Yeah.
Oh shit! What up, Vato? How you been? Damn, I haven't seen that guy in a long time. Hey, Hoover, do you remember my boy fucking Cornosaurus Rex?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hopefully he goes. Hopefully he joins up again when I go live. I missed that. That guy's a good guy.
Didn't you say did he move or something?
I don't know. He was in Florida. He used to always be right there by the alligators and shit. It was crazy. He used to get all kinds of crazy weather all the time when I joined up, when I went live. And all kinds of fucking crazy shit happened to him. The landing strip is a trim bush. Oh, okay.
Oh, we just got a landing strip for a mosquito. Okay. I guess, like I've been saying this all night. It's a regional thing, I guess. Like, oh, what? Okay, guys.
She's got us.
That's great.
Hey, Juski, what happened? You're right, bro. You're throwing up.
Going up your nose, you know.
Where is he? Is he on the floor?
Drewski,
I have never seen Drewski on the floor. I can't. Well, he did back up in the chair one night and it went poop. But
I can picture it for sure.
I mean, not like a flat out, like, you know, like I wiped out. I'm okay, guys. Yeah, okay. You know, one of those. But yeah, the charity. But
actually, now that Miss Gumby showed up, I think I'm gonna go watch. I think I'm gonna go eat some cornflakes and watch some Gumby, some old school Gumby. Oh,
I know. I still have my Gumby DVD I got from Walmart one night. I was like,
Yeah, me too. I have a 3-disc set. It was fucking awesome. That show is amazing. If you actually get high enough and lazy and drink, oh man, it feels fucking. It's funny. It's fucking amazing. Oh,
yeah, because you just have like the balls and the shapes, and it'd go like flat into the floor, I guess you'd say, and it'd pop back up in a triangle, and yeah, like they do all that stuff.
Is it true that
show? It's like,
hey, Drewski, is it true that you put your spandex on and you did a little fucking twerk right now? What's that, Gumby? Oh shit! What the fuck? There you go.
The Gumby.
That's tight.
D. Look at that.
Gumby and Pokey and Prickle and Goo. And the blockhead.
I used to watch Gumby when I was little.
Dude, I so wanted to send her like the full body Gumby costume.
Did you guys ever watch that show called Mr. Bob or Mr. Bill, the little dude with the white mask, the little white face? And
Mr. Bill.
And he used to get hurt. He used to get hurt all the time.
Little red mouth. Yeah, I had a belt buckle of Mr. Bill when I was little. I don't know where that went.
But Gumby was tight. I loved Gumby, the show. I always loved that show.
I think I keep it back here in the file cabinet if there was fire.
Hey, there was another show called Davy and Goliath.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
You heard that one, Gumby?
Yeah, I used to watch it.
That one's tight. It was like a Christian channel or something.
That dog and shit, or
yeah, with his dog.
Fucking all them old fucking shows.
I don't know what are you talking about? A dog in the what? The
big red dog. You don't remember Clifford?
Clifford, yeah. He said something else, I thought.
Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop was this lady that had a little puppet lamb.
Yeah.
Claymation now, we're doing puppets. All right.
Yeah, Sherry something.
Yeah, she's passed away now.
I know. That's a jazzy little lady.
I was thinking of, shows around that era.
Yes,
hey, Hoover.
What happened?
Hoover and Juski, Zachariah, I'm out.
Zachariah's been gone since we left the stream. That's what Gut Rot's new name is tonight. Zachariah.
Zachariah, right?
Yeah. Okay. He said he had a Bible name. And then somebody called him Zach, and I was like, or Zachary, and I said, it's Zachariah. And they're like, but nobody ever challenged if that was in the Bible. They just said Zachariah. And I was like,
you mean Hezekiah? There's Hezekiah, but Zachariah, all right.
Yeah, I think I just blew that one out my ass, and they went with it. Like, I don't know. Stan, I know you do.
Oh, that's cold.
Let's see. So he hates. Oh, wait, Stan, you didn't even show up to tell Mrs. Gutrot that you hated her. Like I said, we were like, where the hell are you at? You and Terry might eventually figure out each other's humor and just fuck with each other. I don't know. It's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
See, I can already tell they like you. They like you.
We've been doing that for years. Well, like everywhere I've been all over YouTube, we've been doing that for years. So.
No, like Terry.
Sorry, sometimes to me, like a lot of times, but like when he was saying, I mean, obviously, yes, I showed my ass the other night. But when he was like, oh, you got a small pecker, and he said I was showing my pecker, I never did that. That never fucking happened.
That's why I had my live muted and didn't just carry over like that screen over here, because I was like, that's,
you were in your tighty. I don't even own tighty whities.
I know you don't.
Since I was fucking. I haven't worn tighty whities since I was a child, dude. Like,
since it was nobody's business to know but your mom buying them for you. There you go.
I've worn boxer briefs since I was in middle school. There ain't no goddamn tidy whiteys.
That's why he said that. I was like, no. I was like,
But yes, I
you
ran
wearing
my
boxers or
fucking
boxer
boxer briefs
briefs?
up my ass cheek the other day, and fucking, I don't know.
You had a 2 day in a row, or I didn't know that. I thought they were spread out over the course of a week. I mean, I was there for the day one, but I wasn't there for day number
I get
2.
drunk and I fucking do some wild shit.
Hey, at least you were freaking throwing swords through the ceiling. Too funny.
I have.
You've never thrown one at it, but I've never seen you like and like scrape the ceiling. But you said
there's chips. There's chips.
Right. That's why I was like, you said you have done it.
Right there. They're up there from that fucking sword there. There's one there.
This is where I'm glad that he has recessed lighting as well.
There's some little cuts. You know, I don't have the goddamn tallest ceiling in the goddamn world. I try to be careful, but
it was like, if you didn't know what you were doing, you'd have like way more marks. There's many times I've seen you get up and go, ah!
You start doing all this.
I'm like, yeah. And I'm thinking I would have already hit myself in the arm or the leg 5 times by now and been like crying and going, oh, I hate this.
The thing is, I actually sharpened that fucker up like a motherfucker. I bought this new sharpener, and it's actually like fucking.
In the event of my demise,
that's actually very dangerous to swing.
There is paperwork put in place. Oh, tough question, Drewski. Hypothetical. Let's play hypothetical. If you died tomorrow, who would you want to have your cats to take care of them? Wait up, dude. Hi.
My brother, Aaron.
That's cool. Man, you made that way easier than I thought. Shit. I don't know who I'd give my dogs to.
They would probably...
My dad. My dogs always listen to my dad more than me. It's weird.
They would keep them entertained for sure. Those two... That's why when I went to get a cat, I went to get one. But the thing is, I went... Right when I saw him, Ted looked like this majestic animal. I was like... He was just... They were like, you got to pull away this... Because they were staying underneath this trailer. Like a farmhouse. They're like, pull away this fucking... they just had like a slab of some fucking... A slab of some shit. And I
found
foundation thingy. Oh my god, that is the most beautiful kitty I've ever seen in my life. I was like, you are going home with me for sure. This is fucking destiny. This is fucking destiny. So I grabbed his ass up, and his mom was right there, and she didn't have really any hesitation. She was like, okay, you can hold my baby. And I just held him there for a minute, and then I was like, yes, this is definitely the cat I want. And then when we were walking away, all of a sudden we hear meow, 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 and I started feeling like
it's my brother. Yeah.
And here comes fucking Bill. Don't you dare take my brother, motherfucker. Cute ass little Bill. I'm like, oh my god. He's so cute too.
That's, you're like, yes.
I have to take them both. I have to take them both. They're inseparable.
Oh. What's up, Broke Stacker? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Unless you changed your name, I just didn't realize it was you.
I should say good morning. It's almost 5 o'clock.
They love each other, man. These two. Look at them. I already know where they're at. Wait until you see this.
Well, somebody's probably right at your bedroom door, like, just let me in. Just give me a chance.
Where's Bill? Ted's not out there. Where's Bill? Where's Ted? Ted's usually sitting right in that chair with him. Where's Daddy? Ted must be in bed somewhere. I gotta clean that fucking lunch.
All I know is Bill is not allowed in your bedroom.
No, because I've caught him pissing in there too many times. I ain't having that bullshit.
He's mad. He's trying to mark territory. Like, I want to piece you too.
He shouldn't be doing that. He should know to, like, scratch at the door. They don't usually mark their territory after they're fixed, but Bill is different. He's more wild than Ted, man. Ted's.
Dude, I had this crazy Himalayan, and I don't blame it. It got neutered and declawed in the same weekend, and we went to Indiana and did, like, not the Covered Bridge Festival, but like some shit closer to that, like artsy fartsy crap. Anyway, come home, this cat, and I babied it so much and drove it crazy. I was okay. Do you remember like Tiny Toons Elmira when she was just like, you're my pet? I was an Elmira, like in the 5th grade. So yeah, this cat was nuts. Every time I sat it down, it would piss on something because it was mad. Yeah, we had to give that cat away. And it's like, I should have wondered why, like when we got the first corgi and then eventually he had to get put on Prozac for separation anxiety. I'm like, I don't know why that happened at all. I went, aha.
Do you still have to wipe their butts?
we did well, they got the little, little zhoosh, we do have baby wipes, like like, but at least Johnny had a tail, so we can grab it and just be like, okay, you're good.
You what now?
Wipe their booties.
If you know about Corgis, then you know.
Yeah.
But because they're hairy as fuck back there?
Well, that, and they're all weird poopers.
The little tail gets in the way, It's like, yeah.
Oh, because they got that curly ass little motherfucker.
Well, even though the Johnny Cash had a long tail, but yeah, he would get a little, sometimes it's like, but at least that was the first one I had, so I knew that was going to be a thing, and it was easier because you just grab my tail and go, hold still,
Yeah, something to grab.
So the other two, it was like, okay, let me look under your nub,
Dude, I couldn't imagine having like one of those super fucking shaggy. You'd have to fucking shave that shit all the time, shave their buttholes all the time. So it didn't get all knotted up with shit.
Well, you brush them so they don't get, matted up, first off.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't always help, man. Like, I'm talking like a sheepdog or a shepherd dog or...
Oh, you want a bigger dog.
The dogs that look like mops? Like, they look like a mop?
Yeah, those ones would be the worst. Could you imagine?
Well, there's like a smaller one and a bigger one, but one's definitely...
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a smaller one. Okay, I thought there was just
they're little, like their hair's curly, but when they get older, it starts to just automatically do like the dreads, like a mop.
Yeah.
I was like, that's freaking cool,
Yeah.
Think though, dude.
The Rastafarian the dogs.
Yeah. that little guy.
Like them pure breeders that do nothing but take care of their fucking dogs. Okay.
Like that's the small one. Oh, she walked off. I'll hold on to that then. But yeah, the pool. But there's a bigger one. Is it Afghan
I know
hound?
what she's talking about. I watch the dog shows. They walk around like they're just like it's one giant mop. Just shoot.
Yeah, that's why I said I knew the Puli was one, and then I think that was a smaller one, and the Afghan hound I think is the bigger one. Oh, way up, dude. By the way, crazy thing. My mom was looking for a dachshund, and it was around the time I'd lost Johnny Cash, my oldest corgi. And, she said, she's like, I went down the rabbit hole and then found somebody she knew that was breeding corgi. So I was like, yeah. But, yeah, they're expensive now. Like, I don't know what the deal is. That I always know, like, once one wins off like Westminster Kennel Club dog show type stuff, then like the price on them, they throw an extra $1,000 on them. That
I
breed.
used to watch that.
I did with Johnny Cash every year. Because it was always Valentine's Day weekend, or when they do it at Madison Square Garden until COVID, then they were doing it somewhere in the summertime, and then I quit watching it because I just didn't know when it was, and it was like, oh, son of a bitch. So behind. Yeah. I have people looking at me like I was a big old dork. So like, okay, like you love the dogs way too much, and you do the coin thing. You're exciting.
I'm a dog. I'm a dog person too. Dude, eventually, I want to move. I'm hoping to like eventually move out of town. I got a smaller house, and I don't want a dog around here. To say I don't. I mean, I guess I could get. I have a backyard, but it's not a very big backyard.
Yeah, that's the little one. Gumby.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I think the Afghan hound. Yeah, a little guy one. That's why I was like,
"Ooh, a mop," like.
Yeah, they're renaissance, like the ones that are
Wow.
way big. I think it's no, it's not an Afghan hound. I guess not. Oh, dang it. I mean, they have long hair, but they're not. Yeah, I totally had that one wrong. Yeah, the Afghan hound's like all slickety slicky.
Oh, yeah. Got the silk print.
I know there's a bigger mop dog.
There is.
Yeah, the kind that fucking droop whenever they walk, it goes like this, like a mop. I know exactly what Gumby's talking about. I think it's a Scottish dog. Some kind of Scottish dog.
I can't think right now. Like I said, I just woke up, so.
Cute. Oh, a Commodore. Oh my God. Yep, found it. I would never remember that.
That's gotta be it.
I would never remember that one. No way.
Yeah.
Mother trucker. That looks like something out of Star Wars.
That's it.
Yeah. Totally different breeds, but that's the one.
Oh man.
Oh, there. Oh crap. Anyway, okay. Well, it flipped the picture, but that little, like there's a pulley next to.
They do. They're
Commodore. Yeah.
Hey, that might be good. They can fucking.
Isn't that crazy?
Dawn dish soap underneath their fucking fur.
Stay in the kitchen.
And then you gotta take them out and fucking clean them.
I'd always be like, how can you see through that hair? Oh, that's a cool picture. I like that. He's like mid jump. Well, I guess you can't see where you're going.
Damn it.
I think that's so cool how their hair just does that. Like,
I know, yeah. I always thought they were cool, like cool dogs. Like what was that one cartoon? One was on that one cartoon. Shit. I can't think of the name of it, but
Commodores always make me like, I don't know. It makes me think of a lizard. Like a monitor, a Commodore. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of like a palindrome. I don't know.
I've always wanted a Saint Bernard.
See, that's
They
what
are
you name a Winston.
Big and a lovable dog.
I
But
knew a
they
Saint Bernard
shit-
named Winston. He was huge, and he
They
followed me
shit.
everywhere. I was like, Beethoven, knock it off.
Yes, exactly. Beethoven. But they
Yeah.
shit the size of a horse
Huge.
shit, and they eat so much. They're an expensive dog to have.
Big
They
dogs
eat
are
ton of
expensive.
food.
Like,
Yeah, he
I
was
hate
huge.
to.
Just
I
like
hate
a
to
Great
say
Dane. Have you ever seen a Great Dane? Oh,
Yeah, Great Danes and
my
Mastiffs.
ex-boss at this bar, she used to breed Great Danes. They were
Really?
ridiculous. Yeah, she did exotic animals before that. She had like her monkey named Visa Marie, and that monkey would get mad at her and then like get her cigarettes out of her purse and start breaking them on the bed because she was like, I'm busy doing something, like because she did hairdressing on the side, so she had her own shop, so she was busy doing that. The monkey would be like, fine, I'm mad at you, and go teetotaling through the house with the pack and grab a pack of cigarettes and start breaking them on the bed.
Oh, because you're busy
Like,
doing so.
Mommy's not paying attention to me. Yeah. Like, that's hilarious.
Oh,
She goes, yeah, it's hilarious if it's not your fucking cigarettes. I'm like, yeah, well.
Did you say a monkey did that?
Yeah, she had I can't even
Yeah,
what the it's
Oh,
the
you're
one
gonna
like
pay
her
attention
friend.
to that
Like
fucking
whatever
dog?
type of monkey that was. Like the skinny ones that they put the little tiny diapers on, you know. They were like itty bitty monkeys. She even got a tattoo of the monkey on her arm. Its name was Visa Marie. I don't know what the meaning was behind it. I was like, Visa's a card.
I grew up with a neighbor that had a Great Dane. I mean, this was like a rich family. That was the doctor of the town. In one of the fairs, I didn't mention a name, but yeah, one of the fairs,
Mhm.
they work with me right now, actually. But the dad, the doctor, they had the biggest fucking house on the on out of the subdivision,
Mhm.
and they had their own basketball courts, and they had a fucking Great Dane named Julius. And as a kid, I always thought, man, I want to ride that fucker like a horse. It was so fucking big,
Put
dude.
a card on it. Right
Ride
back.
that fucker like a horse, dude, because it was so fucking big. Huge ass
What's the
dog.
other one?
dude.
The Irish Greyhound. Those are pretty big too.
Oh my god.
Hell,
Or the Irish Wolfhound. Those mother
Wolfhound. Wolfhound.
Huge.
Greyhound. Irish Wolfhound. I'm sorry.
Those things are no joke.
Yeah.
It's like-
Woo. There's like a neighbor that has two of them, and he walks them, and they're just like, I'm like, hey, those are some big ass dogs.
Right. It's like should be in a castle and be a
trying to imagine
vampire if you have a dog that size.
One takes off running, the other one goes. Woo.
Right, exactly.
Where did that horse go? Yeah. Those are some big ass dogs, man.
Don't move too fast. I'm trying to see if I can find any pictures. But yeah, she had raised oh, there's the monkey. Yay, I found it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
one of those little I forget
Looks like
what
a
they're
skunk.
called. Oh,
I don't remember what type they are. It's not a. I mean, it might be a spider monkey. I
Not a
can't
spider
remember.
monkey.
It
no.
does look like a spider monkey.
I mean, it might be, but I didn't say because I didn't remember that. Oh wow, I'm actually in that picture. I want you to know.
I think a spider monkey is like a little bit. I don't remember him being like black and white like that though.
See, that's right.
I don't know my monkeys very well, but
that
I'm subscribed to a guy or a channel named Monkey Boo. I don't know.
I think that was her monkey. Like it was darker.
Well, that's a catch a pooing. That might be it. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Spider monkey.
Like, I don't think the other one was hers. It's been so long ago. I don't remember.
Was the monkeys.
Oh, I took that picture. 2010. So
Monkey Boo. Have you ever checked out Monkey Boo's channel?
Monkey Boo?
I got pictures around here somewhere of me with like corgis, like when I was a kid.
Were they mean?
Check out
his name was Coke, like the one that I knew. His name was Coke, like the bottle, like Coke.
Appropriately.
Thing is about monkeys though, if you get a monkey, that's like a lifelong, like you have to. I mean, that's like a baby. You have to.
Oh yeah, it was definitely her baby. My boss Georgia. She
for a retiree, somebody that's retired or something. Okay, if you're still healthy as a retiree, but you can't just go to work for hours on end without checking in on them because they will.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. She was a hairdresser, and like she didn't do that full time. Oh, okay. There's one of the Great Danes. So that was after her. Oh, let me blow it up. It was her. She'd already had cancer and then ended up with brain cancer, but she still had the dogs. So that's one of them in the background.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. She has the big kids. Like, they were big. And she it's
more like a bull mastiff than a Great Dane.
She's to Scott's sister, my husband's sister, and I think another guy that came up to the bar.
That's like a turtle and a hooch dog.
Yeah, you might be right. Because here's actually like a picture, like a full size picture of one of them, like standing at the gate.
Yeah, that's not a Great Dane. That's a bull mastiff for sure.
Because I think she did. Damn, you're right. I'm drunk.
Yeah, what was that movie Turner and Hooch?
Yeah, that was a mastiff. Yeah.
Slobber everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I fucking took care of a bull mastiff. I took care of a bull mastiff for a little bit without telling my mom that we had him downstairs for a couple days, and my mom found out. Well, the dog was a baby, but he was still huge as fuck.
They grow so fast. Like just big dog breeders, like
maybe. And this fucking dog ran a rampage. My mom's like, "What the fuck is going on? What's going on now?" She opened the door and there's this big ass dog. Like, she got scared the shit out of me.
I bet.
She called Aaron like, "What the fuck?" We're like, "We're just taking care of him for fucking." "You're not taking care of shit. Get this dog out of my house," she said. But we took him out to the farm. See, I used to own 180 acres, and we took him out thinking, "Oh, he'll stick around, right?" This fucking dog took right off, right when we let him off the collar.
I think I wasn't working that day.
The hell am I looking at?
Okay. That's me, the leather lady, and it was around Halloween, so we just decided to grab the Halloween guy. He's in there.
Lord. Looks like a llama.
We had so much fun up. Oh my gosh! I mean, imagine somebody that raises dogs and monkeys, and rides Harleys, and didn't know she was going or had cancer yet, and was like, "Fuck it, I'm partying to the hill." Like we would stay up there after we shut the bar down, and we would get so drunk we couldn't even figure out the key to get into the apartment on the back. Like you just go through the bar to past the poker machines, and the door was right there, and we just lay on the floor and be like, "Screw it." And I was like, "I've already counted the ceiling tiles twice. Can I try a key again?"
Damn.
What about this dog that I was talking about?
Carpe diem.
All right, we're getting ready to leave. We're leaving, right? We're screaming for Jack. Jack, Jack, Jack. All of a sudden, he comes back, but he refuses to get in the car. This is turn the hooch tail. So we're just like, he's following us, right? He's following us. We're like, Jack, Jack, get in the car. Come on, Jack, get in the car. And every time you get out and try to go after him, he just runs off. Jack, get in the car. Jack, get in the car. We literally had to drive down the fucking highway, M24, with Jack beside us for a long period of time. Like, come on, Jack, 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 get in the car, get in the car. Until we tired his ass out. It was literally like Turner and the Hooch. You know how he had like Hooch outside of his car with the goddamn fucking, the rod.
Yeah.
But finally, this motherfucker got tired because we started speeding up a little bit. We're like, come on. We tired his ass out after a couple miles or whatever. And he jumped in and you fucking dickhead.
They are funny dogs. When I'm looking back behind me, like the dog was in here, so I don't know. My husband's, my sister-in-law, Bessie's where I say it. Her dog, not Master, would sit there with its legs out in front of it on the love seat and its other paws out front. And it's like, you sit next to it, it's like dog, dude, like same size as I. He's like, watching TV. Like, do you want the remote? I mean, when you're like not used to big dogs, it's just crazy when you're like, look at you,
That kind of reminds me of where I was last night. They were like, "Where's the remote?" And the one guy had it in his hand. Like, "Where's the remote?" It's in his hand. He's like, "I don't know where the remote is." I'm just looking at all
my
like,
phone.
it's in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. My bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Seems like the top three things for that are glasses, cell phones, and remotes.
Even when you're so crazy.
Yeah.
Drunk,
the glasses be right on your head. You're like, dude. Walk around looking for them.
I can't find my glasses.
If somebody would have answered you. That's bad. Like, honestly, in our living room, we have 3 remotes for the Roku TV thing because there's the original one. The dog chewed up a little bit and it does work. But my husband ordered 2 more because he's like, they're cheap ones. So we both have one on each side so we don't end up putting it on the couch and the dog will chew that one up. But then we're just so much in the habit of like, here, it's your turn, because I don't want to look for something, that we always end up sticking one in the middle of the couch. It's like, I look over like, that's yours. Put it on your table. Like the extra one's up under the TV. But, that's why I'm like, we should never have to ask each other where a remote's at because there's always the extra one underneath the TV. Like
that's why I always put mine in a specific spot. So I wake up in the morning, I don't have to look for them. They're there. Like,
they're right
there.
The remote for this TV, I actually threw across the goddamn. I fucking broke it. I got so frustrated and pissed off. You know what it was? All right. I couldn't turn the volume down at all. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And Lee came over. You remember Gummy knows who I'm talking about. Little Lee. Not Big Lee, but Little Lee. And he's like, I'm like, Lee, I can't figure out what the hell's going on with this goddamn thing.
And it pisses me off.
He's like, dude, you probably, when you set your TV up, don't turn on automatic apps. You know, automatic. And sure enough, that's what he did. He's like, dude, you got so many fucking apps you don't need on there. He just deleted a fuck ton of them. It was because I didn't have enough space on my shit. I didn't even have enough space to turn down my damn TV.
I wonder if that's what's wrong in my bedroom.
And then he's like, there you go. I was like, that's all it was? Oh my God.
It was like,
but this remote, the remote for my TV in my room, because they're both Samsungs, it works for this TV too.
Yeah. So like the Roku remote thing, all of a sudden it quit working in the bedroom and it was set to like jive with the TV. And it's like, oh, yours doesn't have the capability to do that. And I'm like, it has for a couple of years. Why is it not doing it today? So maybe I need to clear some crap off of there. It's a good tip, Drewski.
Yeah, whenever you get a TV, don't do automatic updates. I did like automatic updates and like updated a bunch of bullshit that I did not need for my shit. And like I didn't know it for a long time, and I'm like, why the fuck can I? There's just like so much unnecessary shit on my shit. Yeah, it just took up all the space, and it took up so much space that I couldn't even turn down my fucking TV.
That would have pissed me off.
Literally stayed at one spot. I'm like,
just when he was
TV. I fucking broke my TV's, like, it's, I pounded on it, and now it's, like, purple.
Fix it.
But I'm getting an 85-inch pretty soon anyway, so. Dude,
don't get a projector, because you could pick that up and throw it way quicker. Just be like...
I couldn't figure it out.
Gummy's like, no input. That's great.
I
don't wake up and choose violence, you know, but I guess some people.
You know, when you, I mean, I do get angry about that. Like, if I wake up and the TV's off and I'm laying in bed, I'm like, son of a bitch, because I can't grab the Roku remote off like the desk next to me. I have to like, I always put them like in like there's slots in the desk. So I'm like grabbing the TV remote, rattling that around, and then turning that back on, put it back up there so it's not in the way. But it's just like I can't just go to the go-to spot, or if I have it on the bed, just go like do it. So it's like extra
I'm like,
step.
if I don't have the remote, I don't need it. Thank God for my laptop. I can just go in here and be like, and then boom. Shut the laptop.
I guess I can do that too. I just never like set my TV up like that. Set it up with my laptop.
If I was smart about it, I'd just use the remote on my phone because I'd have that right next to me too, and be like, oh.
You can use your phone too? Damn.
Yeah, like you can, like in the App Store, you can find the app that will like match up with your TV and do the Roku and all the things. Because Usually that's like, if I can't find a Roku remote, I'll be like, fuck it. It's already on. Just like,
You gotta type in like the model number or whatever and fucking. Yeah, I never knew
I already
I
did
never knew that
so long
either.
ago.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Technology. Dude,
Well,
I have
happy.
so many
I
apps on my phone. I have them on their own little bloop, bloop, bloops, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay,
I'm
there's like
dumbfounded with so
there's
much.
a on a page.
Dude, I feel like a grandpa, dude. I don't fucking
So I'm
know
like, okay,
this
all
shit.
the Google stuff's together, shopping stuff's together, shipping stuff's together, music stuff, numismatic, and then have coins separate. Well, that's a whole other story. And then streaming. But, you know, so it's not like I got to thumb through a bunch of stuff. It's like, okay, it's all right together.
Everything's in a subcategory.
Exactly. You nailed it. Nailed it.
They say you got to get with the times, but goddamn, I hate that, dude.
And I know.
I wish things were simple like they used to be, man. I wish we were still getting checks regularly by fucking, like you go to your goddamn place, get your check, fucking cash them regularly, and fucking, dude, I miss that shit. Now everything's all fucking digital, and it's like you don't know who's fucking you over and this and that. It's a fucking giant headache, dude. To me, God, what happened to the good old days? The fucking 90s, man.
Oh, the 90s were awesome. I have no argument there.
Shout out to writing checks when you had to stand in line behind someone that was writing a check and they were cashing it or something.
Look, unemployment is such a bitch, and I'm gonna have to do that in a couple weeks because we're almost done with our campaign here. Like right before Easter, I think we'll be working in maybe mid-April, but we're almost done, and I'm gonna have to do doing unemployment is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but you get your waiting week in there, so by the time you need it,
this is my deal.
It's gonna be kind of sporadic. Then you already got it out of the way, and you're like, haha, I don't have 2 weeks on a check.
No bullshit. I'd like to talk to an actual person face to face rather.
I don't even know how you do that anymore.
Deal with all this bullshit you have to go through. Dude, you gotta
it's funny.
Crazy bullshit these days.
The old unemployment office that's in the town over for me is now a doggy wine bar across the street from the post office. So whatever I'm like, I want something, I want to like, coin wise, like ship out and not have it go here and go to St. Louis and then go back across to the East Coast. So I'm like, that's fucking stupid. I'm like, I'm going to take it somewhere else.
I wish.
And then I look over and I'm like,
in a fucking unemployment lane.
It's a doggy bar now. I could go sit outside and pay more for wine than I need to and put my dog on some AstroTurf and let him go hump somebody else's dog. Yeah, that's not a pain in my ass at all. No.
Everybody's getting drunk and like, oh yeah, girl.
Yeah, they're just playing, whatever.
Yeah.
To visit that place, I just looked over there like, I mean, the concept's great. I'm all for it. I wish I would have thought of it, but in reality, there's like probably like a big insurance, smacked on that for liability for, injuries for everybody. Yeah.
If they fight, that.
Yeah. If you get bit and like stick in your hand, yeah. Shit, I did that. Yeah, I did that last week with my 2 dogs, and I got bit like a freaking vampire. It's like, I'm like, I'm glad that's the little guys,
Yeah,
it's like, you guys never did this when my Rottweiler.
Same with the cats. Like people are like, oh, the cats are fighting. Why won't you break them up? You cannot break up a cat fight. Just like you can't break up a dog fight. that's just in their nature. You gotta let them go. Throw some water on them.
The only advantage I have is that Oliver is so fat, he can't like move fast. He's like, like he's a moving big potato, like good luck. So I just grab Frank by the neck and then I stick a flip flop in the way, like try to get him apart. Like don't bite, and then put the puppy, like he's he's over 10 months old, barely now, but throw him in the crate, and I'm like, y'all need to cool your shit down. They do it when it's just me home. When my husband's here, they won't do it. And I have to do it three times a day. And it just started the past 2 weeks. I'm like, oh.
Maybe it's a territorial thing, like.
Yeah, but Oliver, he's so fat. He lays on like one of those raised beds, like the metal ones that have like the cot looking situation. Like he can't get up off that. If he does, he's like okay, here I come. It takes him forever. Like he's not like flying across the room to attack the other one, but he starts just and then the puppy's like I can do it. Motherfucker. He's like, oh, I got you, motherfucker. And then he's like on his neck. And I'm like, my God, you guys, And I'm like pulling him apart, throw him in the crate.
Damn.
Yeah. And it's like, it all started over a squeaky toy.
What are you saying? You have cats too?
No, the corgis are doing that.
No, Drewski.
Oh, you're saying that old dog of yours? Yeah, he's too old to like break up the young little corgis that are running around.
No, just the oldest one, Johnny Cash, died back on Cinco de Mayo last year, and then Triumph was younger than Oliver, the Rottweiler. He died on December 5th. So we still had Oliver, who was the middle dog, and then got Frank.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about when that older dog died.
Now they're like, oh yeah, Johnny. Oh God, it was horrible. Both were horrible, but I missed my babies. Dusty.
You had a Rottweiler?
Yeah. I named him Triumph. It was my turn to pick the name. I tried to go like musical on it. So I did Triumph for my husband had picked out this dog. But it was my turn to pick a dog name. So I did that because of the Eminem song Ass Like That. And it had in Triumph the insult comic dog in it. But he's like, doing, they'll say doing.
Oh, you're talking about that motherfucker that had the cigar in his mouth all the
Yes. That's why I named Triumph. Yeah. And it took my husband 3 years. He walked in the door one day. Oh, pretty baby. He walked in the door one day and said, did you know the name of the dog on that video was I was like, yes, that's I was like, I tried to make it a thing for you, not like, hey, let me name him like Dizzy Gillespie or something, 'cause that's what I wanted to name Oliver, and like calling him Dizzy would have been totally suitable. He's like,
but I thought, I don't want to name him Beavis, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was probably the one thing that kept us from bawling after we dropped him off to get cremated. Was like, I was like, you remember when you didn't have that figured out for a while? And I was like, man, I want to hear that song. And we were both in the car like, doing. Exactly. I was like, it felt like it definitely made us feel better. So I was like, see.
Oh yeah. That's actually a good song.
Right. I was like, I thought I did a good job on that. One's the shot and one's the soda. I that's why I can't get drunk Captain Morgan anymore. I used to have these buddies when I was like 26, something like that. And they were just like, Captain and Dr. Pepper. And like, oh, God.
Captain.
Yeah.
What's the drink? I used to drink.
He's like,
it was too pussy. I would drink Sailor Jerry's because it was 90 proof. But I wasn't really a spiced rum fan. For a while, I was into that. Like I did it for a little bit. It's all right.
well, it depended on who was over that actually like. Anyway, I won't say. We'll just say the budget who chipped in, because otherwise it was Jaegers, Jaeger. Like we were making pyramids of Jaeger. It was ridiculous.
I'm never a Jaeger person. Jaeger gets me a crappy buzz. I do not like the buzz off of Jaeger. It's like a fucking.
I got too used to doing like, when they're like, oh, Jaegers and Red Bull, like early 2000s and stuff. So it's like,
I never got into that, but I used to see people drink that. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. And then it was like every, those little shot cups that had like the shot in the middle and then like the energy drink would go around it.
Yeah.
It was like anything they could think of, like mixed together for the middle and energy drinks. So it was just like, I'm not taking the time to go half Crown and half peach schnapps and do this. They're like, no, we're just Jaegering it. Fuck it. We're tired of doing that. Like we even had a Jaeger machine at one point in time. Our buddy's dad owned a bar, so like we, had access to it. Would get out of the bar.
Dude, trust me, I was in that age where
a Jaeger
I drank a lot of Jaeger. Don't get me wrong, because I actually like that black licorice.
It's chilled. I didn't either, but you just
I
like you're doing with the cups. I'd kill it with Red Bull right behind it. So
it was
like
the buzz that Jaeger gave me. And I didn't like to drink a bunch of drinks together, especially like going to a bar. If I'm already drinking a bunch of bourbon like I do now, like I always have, like Jim Beam and shit, and then you go and mix Jaeger with it, it's not a fucking dude.
I know these guys were too nutty. Like it had to be at somebody's house or apartment. House was better, but sitting around, playing cards or something like that.
If you had a goddamn
listen to the music they wanted to, because you know how people get about music when they get a little drunky poo and they're like, I wanted to hear this,
Can I buy you this? Can I buy you that?
Why don't you play it?
Oh, yeah, fucking whatever, dude. I don't. Hell, thank you. It's like if people are buying the shit. Hell yeah,
I remember the first time I smelled Jaeger, I was on like a road trip and I was like, that smells like pine trees. And they were like, what's wrong with your nose? I'm like,
it smells like licorice.
Yeah, but I was like, it smells like pine trees to me.
Fucking, you know what tastes like pine trees to me? Gin.
Oh, God.
Gin has like this weird flavor. It tastes like if you've ever bit into like a Christmas tree, like a blue spruce pine needle.
I don't know why I would have done that, but I hear you.
When I was a kid, like just taste.
No, my grandpa had one out front. Had those itty bitty berries, like the blue ones.
It was hell. And that's what it tasted to me like. Tasted like biting into a pine needle.
I mean, I brushed my teeth with Comet once when I was little, so I was like, I tried things. Yeah. Well, it had a sparkle sparkle on it. So it's
You
like
never fucking did.
sparkle.
You never had like a real Christmas tree and bitten into like a pine needle.
No, I just said like no, I can walk you out this front door right now and show you the trees out my grandparents' yard. It's the one you're talking about. It had a little itty bitty, tiny blueberry looking
That's the only one we
situation.
got because the other one shedded like crazy. If you get them shitty
Pine
fucking
cone.
trees, they'll shed like the blue. You gotta have a blue spruce.
Oh, okay, yeah, I feel you. Pine cone trees don't count as Christmas trees, but okay, I know what you're saying.
Because they don't fucking shed their needles as bad. My dad, my dad. I just remember him always telling me as a kid, "No fucking blue spruce or nothing, goddamn it! I ain't fucking cleaned up all that bullshit." With them long fucking needle fucking trees. Fuck, you'll be picking that shit up forever.
Yeah, that's what I love. Fake Christmas tree. Just like pull it half apart. It's like before they actually did like the ones that were pre-lit, but we did my grandma's that way. We knew to stop. Like, don't, put that situation down on the second half. So you just pull it apart, take it down to the basement, put a plastic bag over both of it, ends of it, and be like, next year, and then put the ornaments on it. You're done because lights.
That's what my mom does nowadays. Yeah.
Shit, I got a video.
But as a kid, if you're having children, you gotta have a real tree at least for a few years during their life.
Yeah, I can see that.
If I had children, I would want them to experience the real Christmas tree smell. At least, from like 4
pick one out.
old, 6,
like
7, 8, until they're old enough to know.
Help you put the lights on and then they go off. Fuck.
Smell in the house. Ain't nothing like it, dude. I grew up with a real Christmas tree for.
I think we did one. I was like second grade, something like that. Yeah, no, second grade we didn't have. We had a fake tree.
That was kind of a tradition. We had a Christmas real one, even when I knew Santa wasn't real. I think we still did Christmas tree like a real until I was like 12 or something.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to experience a real Christmas tree until I went to Germany when I was younger. Awesome. And then when I lived with my ex, she bought a real tree both of those years. Oh, that's nice. If you can smell it, you got to make sure you water it, water the base so it doesn't dry up.
Does it even make those bases anymore? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you gotta water them. You gotta keep them.
But they're always fun to put the lights on. I used to enjoy that. The decorations, the ornaments, lights. Fun times.
It's cool when you have somebody else that cares about doing it, but when they don't, you're like.
I remember actually going out to the orchard. with my dad and picking out a tree. My dad obviously is the one that picked out the tree. He took
you got to help though.
Well, back then, you take your own saw, chop it down.
Oh no! I mean,
haul it up front, and then
like off on the sled or the toboggan. Yeah.
No, you weren't that far out. It was an orchard. A tree isn't that goddamn heavy.
Well, she said farther out, and you had to bring it up front, because it was an orchard, and they had apple trees and peach or whatever, closer. Well, probably not that far.
It wasn't that hard to haul a goddamn fucking tree. But then you take it out front, and then they'd put it in this giant fucking thing and wrap it up and put a bunch of twine around it. You
Yeah,
throw
and
it
then
Oh, fancy.
you unwrap it. It's like a gift. You unwrap it, and then it's like, oh shit, this
No, it's
motherfucker
just
bigger than what I
tiny. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly what you see on the like on the what's it called? National Lampoon's Christmas tree. He got way too big one. He's like, bah! Like, oh,
when the tree caught on fire. That was the funniest part of the movie. When the tree caught on fire.
80s movies were so freaking funny. No, my uncle did that with a tree when he had a tree. Like, they totally overestimated how big the living room was, or totally underestimated how big the tree was. So, like, we pull up in the back in the driveway, and there's already it looked like a regular sized Christmas tree in the back by the driveway, and we're like, well, what the hell is this? Well, the tree was so tall. Instead of taking the top and going down and cutting it off, they went the other way around, bottom up, and cut the top off. They had anchors in the walls and had it tied from the inside of the trunk of the tree.
Yeah.
The cat got stuck in there for a day. That tree was so heavy. I was like, I think there was a soup can on there. I was like, what the hell is happening here?
The cat got stuck for a day.
Yeah, the cat was in the tree for a whole day.
Hey, what is happening, people? I figured you had joined my stream once, so I why don't I go ahead and join Hoover's stream once? So there we go.
Yeah, I saw you were live yesterday and the day, and I was like, I haven't been over there in a long time.
Yeah, we were just chilling, talking. I mean, mostly we're supposed to be music community and shit like that, vinyl community or whatever. But we talk so much other shit that people we're on the outskirts of it and stuff like that, because a lot of those people are totally anal about their music and shit. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, we're on the outskirts of it. But
it's I'm supposed to be a coin channel. I can't tell you both.
Yeah.
Randomly coins come up. One has it tonight, and that's fine. Okay, here it is. I'm getting a package from my friend John Harger from his auction tomorrow. Yay. Sweet. Okay, there I talked about coins.
Mm-hmm. No, I had heard all of you talking about Jägermeister, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and pull up my Jaeger and let me go ahead and do a shot with him, Because no, the past week I've been I had COVID. So I was like, okay, so, I barely tested, negative yesterday, but, my work was kind of well, why don't you go ahead and take till Monday, go ahead and test on Sunday, see if you're negative, and you can go ahead and come in. So I was like, cool. I spend the rest of the weekend drinking. So, so I was like, okay, cool. So Here you go. Jaeger for you guys.
Cheers.
Cool.
I seem to have lost my lid, but there goes. Oh.
Yeah, I was doing a private stream with some of my friends or whatever, but we were just chilling out, a private stream, so,
Right. I was like, besides the obvious, like you said, you were doing some hot with the Kofi.
Okay.
Did you guys? I have a quick question. The majority? Did you guys get the vaccines?
I am vaccinated. Yeah, I have 4 shots. It's kind of where I stayed at.
Most people did that yet. I never got vaccinated. My whole family.
You've been vaccinated. When you were a baby, you were vaccinated. Shut up.
No, I mean for the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Take the vaccination.
I know it's kind of one of those touchy subjects and stuff like that. I mean, me myself, I chose, but I mean, I wouldn't
Day one, I knew Wait a minute. This thing is coming out, and all of a sudden, they have a goddamn. I knew there was something up, and I'm like, I don't trust this. Fuck all that. I'm not doing it.
I know that right now in Britain, they're having a lot of panels and stuff like that where they're talking about how they feel that they think there's a lot of excess deaths because of the vaccine.
Oh yeah, I watched some Russell Brand. I mean,
Yeah.
here, but yeah.
Because of the thing, even
Mhm.
more.
You know, and it does make me kind of paranoid because, you know, I did get 4 shots. You know, maybe did I make the right decision? Did I not?
And
But,
then
you know, time will
what
tell.
company
You know?
made it.
Hmm.
That
I don't
too.
believe your goddamn government these days, man. Fucking-
You know, but you have to understand though. I mean, at the time, it was like, you know, we were kind of
It's
like,
scary.
we were kind of like
It's
big,
scary.
especially with my company. We're kind of like given a choice, like, are you going to get vaccinated and come back to work, or, you know, what's your deal going to be? So it's kind of like, I feel like in a lot of ways, maybe a lot of us were pushed into getting it.
I had a
You
friend
know?
that was
Mine was
airline, but they said
mine
you get
was
it,
about to
you don't
be
work
When we
here.
were kids,
mandatory.
when we were kids, we had to be vaccinated before we went to school. So you
Yeah,
had to
for polio and everything else, most definitely, yeah.
Mine was about to be mandatory, but they knew that if they were going to make it mandatory,
Hmm.
that they were gonna have to fucking close the goddamn doors and no more goddamn Michigan sugar. So they didn't make it mandatory.
I mean, like with me and my family, I mean, we all got vaccinated. We were all at least up to 4 shots, and I mean, we've all had COVID roll through here
Everybody but
multiple times. Because this last bout of COVID with me was like my 3rd time having it.
Family.
Wow.
So, I mean, is that because, you know, the reason why I had it so mild and I went through it so easily, was it because of the vaccines? Was it not? Who knows? You know? Who knows?
Like everybody's different. That's
Mhm.
you know, you can't say, hey, this is the absolute and
Mhm.
you know.
And I'm the only one that had COVID.
Nobody knows. Like I said, I'm not a doctor,
family.
so
That's the fucking funny thing. I had COVID.
My husband had it twice. It was the same
Mhm.
strain because he got tested for it. Once he he still worked for the railroad, so he was out of town. And then he came home, and they were all like, "Yeah, we were all smoking the same joint." And I'm like, "Well, no wonder y'all have it. Good job." So I'm like,
Yeah,
"You guys
most
traveled
definitely.
from Alabama all the way through Illinois,
Mhm.
or to Illinois, stopping at gas stations." 6 guys touching stuff, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
was stupid enough to do that when they met up with the other crew and shared a joint, and then
Mhm.
like, you know, they could have been rubbing their noses and grabbing a door handle, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then, but my husband, they made arrangements and put him up in a hotel room in the town over. And I would go over to meetings and just, you know, drop off dinner and like snacks and stuff that would go for the next day, and then, you know, do the same thing. But he said it really wasn't that bad. He was just really tired the first couple of days. He had the SARS. Frank, calm down. The SARS-2 strain.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I had it bad. I had the fucking bad one where you can't.
you know,
I couldn't smell or taste anything for 2 months.
I had my friend Con had
Second time.
And his, when it knocked loose, he like, we were on a private stream, and he had to get off of it. He's like, this nasty lady came up, and he said he could smell everything, and it was disgusting because he could smell so much.
It's a metallic. All you have is a metallic fucking.
Yeah, in the back of your throat.
Flavor. It's like a fucking. It's just.
But he said it was gross.
It was pretty bad. Second time, I lost my sense of taste and smell.
To smell everything again. He was like, "Oh, I smell my work boots by the front door. I smell my ashtray." And he goes, "That smells crazy." And chicken in the oven and just.
This last time, actually, even recently, I mean, even before I got it this third time, I have this thing where I got a really bad like nasal infection. I think the last time I had COVID, so I end up getting like this scent in my nose every so often, which really feels like really like rotten type smell in my nose. When I smell it, I can smell it, and I think that's something left over probably from like the nasal, you know, infection or whatever it might have been, sinus infection maybe, or something of that sort. But it's like it's left over. It's still there, you know, and it's like I still even now. I still
it's like
when
a
I get it, where
lingering.
like sometimes it's like lingers. At first, I kind of got paranoid because they said when you kind of smell that like fish type smell in your nose, it's supposed to be like it could be your kidneys are failing, your liver. I mean, of course, if you end up going to like WebMD, it's going to give you 1,000 fucking reasons. It's going to tell you you're fucking dying, you know. But so I was smelling that shit, and I was like, oh my god. But then I think it's just like I had a bad, sinus infection or whatever.
Yeah, you still just
and it just never quite healed. Yeah,
I've been still getting that metallic fucking flavor in my goddamn my mouth. It never really left me, to be quite honest with you.
People were saying they got that after vaccination.
A lot way.
A friend, he got it the first round. He worked at the hospital, so of course he had to get vaccinated.
All right, y'all, I'm going to cut off. I'm going to make some breakfast. Take care.
I ain't mad at you.
So you fucking have a good
Thanks for coming up.
Sleep well. Have a good night.
Right, Spartan again.
But
yeah, I know. I mean, I've had like multiple people who told me, especially like friends and stuff like that. Friends and family who said that they had the metallic taste after after the vaccination and stuff. So I don't know. Me myself personally, I kind of got it, but
you know what strain you had?
I have no idea. I mean, because I don't think they really have a
little
way to tell you.
Yes, test, and his said like something SARS-2, and both times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the second time he had it, he was home, and then he was all like doing one of these, and actually one of my friends from YouTube was staying here at the time, and we both got it, and it was just we're so tired like the first day, like I know I was like I'm so drained. I slept for like 16 18 hours, something like that, and like I had a prolonged cough. But other than that, like, that was it. And that probably was like for maybe a week, 10 days, something roughly. But
yeah,
but I think it kind of watered down by then. And I think my husband, since he'd already had it, and probably since he had it again, like he could fight it off more. And but none of us had been vaccinated, like between the three of us that were all here. So it was like,
I mean, before
you never know.
Yeah, like during the pandemic, I followed this guy who was named Dr. John Campbell, and this guy, his webpage, a lot of people try to discredit him, saying he wasn't a doctor, that he was actually more of an instructor for registered nurses, blah blah blah, whatever else. But he used to come out with a lot of what I thought was common sense during the pandemic, especially when we were at home sitting here on lockdown. We're watching YouTube. We're trying to find whatever pieces of information we could. Yeah, So this guy was giving like pieces of hope, telling you, go get vaccinated. Well, now he's completely done like a 180, and he's turned around and been like, no, the vaccinations were bad. And
because they totally discredited Fauci for it.
Everybody's saying the goddamn vaccinations are bad. And I fucking knew it was going to happen from day one. How are you going to go fucking... you're going to go fucking believe... This is in a time where you can't believe your government for shit. And you guys are going to go believe that, that they have a new drug for this thing that's happening.
Yeah.
And there's not been any test of it.
Not enough time.
Long-term studies of what might happen to you once you take this. I'm not fucking taking that shit. I said that from day one.
I don't go out in public enough that I need to take it. I was like, I'm not doing it.
Long-term effects are.
And my mom, she worked for the USDA.
You're just gonna go and take that shit? Suck my fucking dick.
And then you know what? She came back around. It's been 3-4 years now, and she said, "I think I screwed up," because she's like, "I had the Moderna brand, and then had this, and she got this is funky. I know,
this is what I'm
but
talking about.
she got like
this
her
is how
eye
easily the government
got
manipulates
kind of infection.
people.
She had it for months.
Okay.
They actually had compiled. There was I don't know, a few hundred people that it happened to, in our state, in Illinois. But so I don't know the numbers elsewhere. But I was like, man, if there's funky shit you're talking about, kids that are going to be infertile, you got the weirdo thing off the wall from women in their 60s that are have an eye infection that won't go away forever. And, you know, I'm like, who knows what else? It's like,
well, I mean, I do know,
because I didn't want to be a smart ass, but I was like, am I right yet?
I mean, I do know that the mRNA technology, from what I understand, from what I've read, is that the mRNA technology was actually, a lot of people think it was new technology that they built this vaccine on top of, which it actually wasn't.
Oh, and RNA is an old thing. I mean,
yeah, they were trying to perfect it actually for an AIDS vaccine. So it was already it was well researched before they actually used it for this, which is the reason why it came about so quickly.
Anybody our age would know that they'd already studied mRNA.
Yeah.
And anything that they tell us is probably who knows how many years behind once they publicize it.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, neither you nor me, we're not doctors, so we got to like ride the roller coaster and see what happens. I mean, the thing is that I think that at the time
mixed opinions because obviously the
thing is they had us all in a position where we were all scared. We didn't know any better. We were trying to like grasp for straws, whatever, kind of hope or whatever. And I think the vaccine was just one of those things where it was like we were grasping for like, the hope or whatever.
Hi, Juicy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't offend him, did I? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay. But we were all grasping for whatever kind of straws we could. And, a lot of us got the shot. And now, like I said, in Britain, they're trying to, do this whole thing where they're saying that maybe that was not necessarily the best thing. They have excessive deaths, blah, blah, blah. They're looking into it. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, all I know is that I got mine years ago. I'm an obese guy, and I still feel great, and the last time I had COVID, it was rather mild. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. My friend that was talking about that worked at the hospital that he... it was mandatory for him to get it. He's overweight too, and it was really rough on him. Though it was like that first go around of the can't smell, and like that seemed like that was whatever that strain was the worst one.
Yeah, I think it might have been the Omicron, because I know that Omicron was pretty nasty. Delta probably not so bad, but Omicron I know was pretty bad. I think it was Omicron. Oh, look, Angeli. I haven't seen you in ages, Angeli. How are you doing?
That's why my face, I went.
Angeli, how are you doing? Why don't you come on up?
I love her.
I do. You know what? She is like so unapologetic. I fucking love her. The thing is, I'm like one of those people that like, I never come on any of your streams. It's like I watch, but I'm like a faithful watcher. I watch you. I watch Angeli. Everyone in like, guess what you would call like this, like part of the universe, whatever. I watch all of you, but I never come up. But you've come up on my stream before, so I was like, well, they're all talking about Jaeger. Let me go ahead and it's like, I'm up.
I was looking at my list and I was like, I need to delete some streams so some come up that I don't see. And then I saw you were streaming and I was like, no, I'm leaving him on there. I was like, I've been on history before. And then so like that was like yesterday in the day, and then boom, here you are. So synchronicity, dude. I was like, I had a buddy tell me once. He's like, watch how weird the synchronicity of YouTube gets. Like, you cannot talk to people for a while, and you just it goes right. And I was like, actually, my friend I was talking about that was here that had COVID with us at the was like, dude.
Well, I'm sorry, Inkman78. Why, hello. I'm sorry. I did not mean to not say hello. There you go. I'm saying hello anyway. I don't know how much that means, but I don't know how much my hello means, but hello. So
I am so sorry, Inkman. I guess I dropped the ball on that one.
Oh, there you go.
I suck.
Yeah, the thing about my streams is like I originally started to be a vinyl community, which is like we talk like records, CDs, physical media, whatever. But as time has gone on, I kind of like got disillusioned with the people in that community because I mean, there's drama in every community. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
drama in every community, but the drama in that community just got like outrageous. So I started calling myself like a music community channel, and I've been doing that. But I've been like really like
Yeah.
Kind of like kept it broad, and stuff like that. But recently I haven't even been really streaming. I stream like maybe once every so often and shit, because there's like so much fucking drama when you go on and shit. I'm like, I get tired of it, because everybody wants to talk about like other channels and other dramas going on with them and shit, and they want to bring it to my channel, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to deal with it,
Yeah, even earlier we, well, I don't think Drewski showed up yet, but a couple other guys, we were on another panel, and of course it was a dummy account, sock account. I don't remember these like cuck means this. I was like, it's a guy being a weirdo after a chick. I don't know if that's the right terminology definition, but it's like, because I don't live in that world. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You're a cuck, or you're. I can't even think any right now. It's like, that's how much I know. But somebody, and it was like I said, a sock account, and so and so like lost her shit the other day, and blah blah blah. And the people that were in there have no knowledge of it.
Yeah.
And it's like they were just trying to like get a reaction for somebody to feed into that conversation.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I knew what was going on, and I almost started to say something, and then I like backed up, and it's like, no, not worth it. And these guys, why am I gonna like bore them with something they have no knowledge of, because that's not on there. And it's like it takes away from that person's channel when that goes on, and that's just rude. So I was like, because it's like, I don't like to do the gossip thing anyway.
I think when it comes to like live streams, there's like an unwritten etiquette that I think a lot of people do not follow. But it's like, I mean, I think I've been doing this for probably like maybe about like a couple of years now. So I kind of like have caught on, but me, I'm more observant and stuff like that, because I'm like one of those people who knows like when to shut up and when to talk. I think, at least I hope I know,
I feel you, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, I think at least I hope I know. So it's like, I know when to shut up and like observe and like read the room, type of thing. So, it's like, I've learned like there's certain streams where like you end up going into them and it's like, you don't overpower, you kind of like listen first what the conversation is and know what the call is before you open your mouth, type thing. But, in the music community, I mean, there's so much freaking drama over. Oh my God, there's so much drama. I did not realize how much drama there could be from people who collect records. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I went from the coin community initially, and I was like, I used to joke and say, yeah, we all talk behind each other's backs like normal people.
Yeah, I mean, there's drama in every community, exactly. Drama in every community, most definitely.
Like, we normally didn't like bring it out here. It was like, okay, if you had a problem with somebody, you talk to somebody else off of a stream, and then it got back to them, and then they needed to get a hold of you. And, then you guys could like duke it out. But, like it doesn't have to be a what's the word I'm looking for? A spectacle for everybody else to watch. And people that would do things like that, I don't like it. I don't have respect for it. I can't.
It seems like in my community, like people are just waiting for the meltdown. People are just waiting for the meltdown, and it seems like a lot of people at the peanut gallery will go ahead and pick at the person who's on panel to see when the meltdown is going to happen. And the thing that's really bad about the music community, not music community, I'm sorry, the vinyl community, I'll say, is that they like to do this thing where they screen capture and they go ahead and they clip, videos to like go ahead and use them in what they call parody videos. And it's just like, I mean, it's just really become a really bad culture.
Well, that till the past year. Are doing like memes of people and just like Instagram or stuff. Like, I don't even get on Instagram. Like, I have groups that we've already like set up because we know each other from here. Yeah. But like the same thing with Facebook. Like, because some of us are old school. Me. So, okay, we got a certain amount of people that we all can communicate in there every day if we want to.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's like people you don't even know might end up being so hateful to somebody that you really like. You're going to come to their defense, and it's like they don't know anything about, like, say if I did that for somebody, they don't know anything about me, and they're going to come and attack me, and it's like it's hard to say, should I step in or should I not step in, and you know, because you can't save the world. I mean, because my mom would always tell me that, because I'd be always like, when I was like 15 or so, I just want to be a fixer with people. It's like, stop doing that. And like, you know, after I hit like 30, I was like, you know what, you're right. You know, it's like, you know.
As you get older, because of course with age comes wisdom. And you're kind of like, I can't fucking like make everybody happy. So, you know, it's like, you need to concentrate on the people that you really care about to make them happy, and everybody else, you know, fuck them. You know, that's what you got to like say. You know,
you definitely have to do it like quick and fast on here. Like, I was lucky, like with the coin community, nobody was like that. Everybody was friendly, you know, and helped each other out and communicated with each other. And then, like, I go to other streams, and I'm like, what the hell is this? You know.
I think what ends up happening is, like, especially in my community, it seems like and then, I mean, not my community, the community I come from,
right,
is that a lot of them, like, you have people that are, like me, I'm 52 years old, so I'm fucking up there, but you have people that are, like, older than me, that are, like, 60, you know, 65, and they're really, really, like, they really think that they're, like, the, ooh, hey, what is happening, cutie?
Sexy, I missed you!
I answered the phone. I shouldn't have answered the phone, because now companies come in, and I don't want to see them, but they owe me money, so I had to answer the phone.
You give me my money.
There you go.
Because you owe it to me.
What's that?
I said, you owe me money. Give it to me. No, bye-bye. I'm busy.
Wait. I got shit to do, and I got to go cat sit at my mom's house.
Do you have a new floor?
What?
Do you have a new floor?
No, this old floor.
Oh.
I got a new laptop. Everything looks different.
Oh, okay. Almost looks like the same floor I have. There you go. There's my floor.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, okay. I know the couch. I know the fish tank. It's like the floor looks different.
Here, all the colors look way more vivid than they did before.
It does.
And I'm like pale as fuck in this camera, and I can't fix it.
Oh, flask. My mother always told me you can trust a woman who has a flask. So there you go.
Whatever, fair and cherry whiskey in it.
It's considered classy, so there you go. So.
Hello, friend.
But oh shit, I don't even remember where I was at. Fuck.
Me either. I mean, I would think, but I can still hear you.
Don't remember. It probably wasn't important. It's probably bullshit anyway. Never mind.
I'm trying to get the courage to pierce my ears.
People and their weirdness.
I pierced my nose the other day, but I don't have the courage to pierce my ears yet.
I took my daughter to get her nose pierced.
That's painful.
She was not a happy camper. She was begged for it. I told her it was not going to be a good time, but she begged for it. So
most painful piercing.
She got a septum piercing right through the.
Oh yeah,
I thought they quit doing those.
No.
Yeah, she got one. I was like, oh my god. I'm in California, so I don't know if the laws are different out here.
The late 90s, they did them, and then after a while, they were like, "Oh, you can't do this anymore." It was like here and here, I think.
Well, you know, that's in Southern California. We're progressive out here by the beach. We're like, you know, everything goes.
Everything from the coast.
Everything goes.
It rains in slowly. It goes, no, and then it goes, yes.
Yeah.
So,
it's like everything goes out here.
Yeah. In 2 years, I'll be like, it is okay, you know.
Yeah, and I told my daughter too. I was like, "Why do you want to get your nose done?" I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "Because, Dad, it's like it's cool." And I was like, you know what? In like 5 to 10 years, you're gonna regret getting your nose done. And she was like, "No, I'm not." And I said, "When you try and like, you know, build a career, blah blah blah." She's like, "No, I'm not." You know, because at first, I mean, me and her had the whole argument about the tattoos. You know, and for me, it's like I have a couple of tattoos. You know, I have like a Depeche Mode tattoo and whatever. So me and her, like the tattoos, I was not going to win that argument. You know, but she was just I was kind of like trying to like Get away from piercings,
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally lost that argument. She's like, oh, now I'm gonna get it. Blah, 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 blah.
That one.
Sweet. What does that actually say?
Oh, I said up higher or do the camera up. There you go. Oh, yeah. Your son.
AJ.
Right? It's
Her
hard.
son, he designed it. He drew it up. Yeah.
A lot of people see my tattoo and they think it's a communist tattoo. I've had like a lot of people say, "Is that a
I
communist
thought it was
tattoo?"
an oil rig, honestly, like just glancing.
What it is okay. I'll explain it. It's like okay, the top part, the chain,
Looks like an old
stands for
restaurant.
Depeche Mode's album, which was called "Some Great Reward." This one actually stands for the album "People Are People." The sickle stands for A Broken Frame, which is one of their albums. The hammer stands for Construction Time Again. And then that's just a 45 RPM adapter from records.
Neat.
When they used to lose the 45, they'd put it on the records and they have to use that adapter. That's what that is. So.
That little guy.
So,
Where you had to put that fatter thing up between on the record. Yeah. The fat thing. You pull the bigger nug up to make it go.
well, yeah, they used to sell these like crazy. It was like a little 45 RPM adapter and it would stick in the middle of the 45 RPM because here in America, we don't do what they call in like the UK, they do this thing called dinking. Whereas like in the UK, the 45 RPM, the 7-inch, they call it a 7-inch, I'm sorry, doesn't have any kind of hole in the middle. But here in the United States, we had jukeboxes, so we used to have this big hole in the middle. So, since records were made that way here in the United States, we had to have one of these to use with a standard turntable.
But I remember also that you could pull it up. Like an 80,
Yeah,
maybe?
some turntables have that, This is just nerdy vinyl record nerd shit,
I was like,
just nerdy vinyl record shit, But, yeah. So yeah, that's basically what it is. But I've had people like I've had people in public thought that was like I've had people think it was a swastika, and I'm like, that's not a swastika. It's a 45 RPM. It's like, dude, it's a 45 RPM adapter. Where the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, you never played records before, dude?
Like, can you spell? Because that's not a letter.
Yeah, I'm like. It's a 45 RPM difference. It's only got 3 freaking arms on it,
I don't see it.
But, yeah. I think I was,
a sailboat. I could never see a sailboat.
I think I was like at a swap meet or something of that sort. And I was like hunting for records, doing what I think that's my name, Dusty Spins. I go through crates of dusty records. So I was like going through the records. I was going through 45s at that time, And this guy's like, oh, what the fuck's that on your arm? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, 45 RPM adapter. Like, you don't know that? You're over here looking for records. You don't know what the fuck this is?
Yeah.
You know what the fuck this is? I'm like, dude, fuck it. I'm not buying your records. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
What conditions your stuff going to be in it?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
You still have some good records there, though.
Yeah, I have a lot of records, actually. I have way too many. This is just what you can see right here in the background. It's like, if you were to go up to my bedroom, there's like 2 more shelves like that, 3 more shelves like that. So, yeah, a little bit too obsessed.
I'm so scared. Okay, so my uncle, Poobah, that's what I call him. He, big red froey hair back in the 70s, 80s, and stuff like that. Very hippie-ish, didn't want to wear shoes, and then finally he went to go work with my grandpa doing accounting at a steel factory, and it shut down. And then, when he was there, of course he wore shoes, but he's a huge record collector, and I'm scared to go to his house because he's the oldest or second. I can't believe I can't even think of that right now. Anyway, but he's not married. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He has no kids. So I already know, like, I'm going to be one of the ones, because his house is just boom, a block over, that's going to be doing, hey, we're cleaning up and picking out. And he's been collecting records since who knows when. And I haven't been in that house, and I'm like, oh my God, what it's going to be in there, because when my uncle that lived in this house passed away and there was a bunch of records in here, I let him go through all of them first and say, because you know what you think. Ooh, I want that. It's like, because you collect them. You took them out of there. It was when David Bowie passed away. I was like, I already took the David Bowies out. So, Yeah, I was ornery like that. But
when David Bowie passed, I swear to God, I actually kind of like make the joke, in the vinyl community is like every time an artist passed, there's like record store fucking owners who are sitting there waiting with a fucking like price tag gun. And it's like when David Bowie passed, it was like all the prices go up. Anytime anyone dies, like when Robbie Robertson died, all the band records went up in price. It's just it's the nature of the beast.
I learned that from coin collecting. It was like when somebody discovers a coin with an error, then
hey, boom, Howard.
Hit while the iron's hot, because the interest is going to go down, exponentially after that. Yeah. So I was like, and then I was like, I don't have the heart to sell them because they're my uncle's records. Like, I was like, I mean, I did offer them up to one person and they didn't bite. And then I was like, okay, that's it.
Why, hello, Vince, Mr. Matthews. He said, hello.
It was
hey, what's happening?
Hard to do that. So I was like, I was still cringing, but I was like, they're going to a good home and I know where they'll be at. And
but it happens. A dead artist ends up meaning like, the value of your records go up. I mean, it's like, it's a sad, thing to think. But it's, as soon as somebody dies, you're like, oh, do I have any other albums? Because they're going to go up in price. They're going to go up in price.
There was a particular coin book, or two of them actually, that they retail for $35 or something, and and then when one of the authors of those books passed away, they were selling for $400.
Yeah, easily.
And I was like, I'm not getting rid of mine. So I was like, I already see why there's that demand, because there was plenty of people going, I can't get rid of this book,
Like in our market, we end up having like one of the main companies that's really starting to like knock the market down is Walmart. Walmart has represses like up the ass. And the thing is that like Walmart is repressing records for the common record collector, like someone who is like not necessarily the hardcore record collector, but like someone who might be like, but they'll buy a couple of records, maybe like, play it on a, like a Crosley or a Victrola or something of that sort. Yeah. I went to, I actually went into Walmart the other day.
Victrola. And I bought a compliment there by saying that.
I went into a Walmart the other day and I bought a Foreigner greatest hits. I think it's called Records or something. That's right. That's the name of the compilation. And it said that it was on dirty white vinyl. I discussed this on my stream, and people were getting kind of up in arms. And it said dirty white vinyl. Now, I don't know how many people know about Foreigner, but Foreigner had a song called "Dirty White Boy."
Okay. And the thing that is, I'm not sure about the song.
Yeah. The thing that I found offensive is, I'm Mexican and German, so I'm a Beaner Schnitzel, so I'm half and half. So
I love that.
So, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, I was wondering, it's how are you able to get away with that, Walmart? Turn around and say, okay, it's on dirty white vinyl, and white people not get offended. I understand, you end up having black people go like, what if we took a Kendrick Lamar album or a black artist and we said dirty black vinyl? Or we took a Mexican artist like Vicente Fernandez or something, and we said dirty brown vinyl, like Selena or some shit. They would be fucking up in arms, and they would be fucking talking all kinds of shit. But you could release this album by Foreigner and call it dirty white vinyl. I was just like,
weird.
What the fuck? You can get away with that? It's they have a song called Cold as Ice. When I took the record out of the sleeve, you look at it and it looks like it's kind of like a frosted ice color, as opposed to a dirty white. It's why didn't they just say it was I was why don't you just say it's on a, it's cold as ice vinyl, or it's ice colored vinyl or some shit, instead of saying it's dirty white vinyl. Yeah. I just thought it was so offensive.
Yeah.
I kind of took it offensive. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking, reading more into it than I should have, but
I don't know. Awareness is good, because I never would have known that. But
I was just kind of and I brought it up into my stream the other day, and I had a lot of people were like, you're just being too fucking liberal, Dusty. You fucking are. You're being too woke. Get over it.
That's kind of one of, I think, the average, which I'd say consumer, wouldn't know what that meant. And definitely. Just buy it. And so they kind of slid it under the radar.
Yeah.
But Yeah, you would have told me that. That's why I learn something new all the time. Every time I talk to somebody, so I'm like,
but enough with me taking over your stream. How are you doing, Angie?
I'm okay.
Sweet. You are looking very pretty this evening.
Thank you.
Yes, your hair's looking fabulous.
I just put extensions
definitely.
in. And it's the first time I ever put extensions in, but I don't know. They're
It looks
working.
good.
I didn't even use a whole bag, a whole pack. My hair's so thin. I still got, there's like 3 left. 3 left in that pack. And she told me buy 3 packs. So I got 2 full packs still. And then this one of the other pack.
Okay. The dark part, like, where does that go that you can't see it? I don't understand that part.
Is there?
No, the other hand that you had, not the one that you just sat down. Right before that. It looked like it was like way darker on the end.
Must have been just the lighting, maybe.
Okay. Because it looked like it was almost like black. So that's why I was like, what? Man, with your hair? I was like, no.
You know, I never understood how exactly like the what the science was of like, you know, extensions. I don't know. I've never understood it, but I was like, they look amazing.
There's like strips on the end.
I was clueless.
Uh-huh.
You put one piece on your hair with the sticky side up, and then you put another piece over top of that with the sticky side down, and then you melt it together with a hair straightener.
Ah.
That's how it works.
I know that. See, 2 new things. I tell you what, I didn't even know about like this add some hair on stuff until I was in college, and I had a hey Zombo, what's up?
Try to balance this bitch ass phone.
Why, hello.
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Hi.
Is it break time?
Yeah, for about 10 minutes.
Right on.
Oh, that nighttime shift. I worked that nighttime shift before. I've had to do it when I was younger, but you know.
It's,
Young and spry.
I believe the stories.
My footrest fell off my chair, and my tools are all at my neighbor's house.
Sweet.
Because I've been supposed to be putting in her bidet for the past week, and I haven't done it yet.
I'm trying to think what my next shot's going to be. I'm going to dip in my bar, but I don't know what I want to get to.
Let's do shot.
Yeah, I straight up got my fireball because that's what I got.
Let's see here. I
was gonna do vanilla crown, but you got fireball. I'll do fireball too.
I do a Patreon. I could do a Patron. I could do Esposado, or I could do clear, whatever.
Whatever makes you happy.
Which one should I do?
Tequila is a visitor in my body, so
Oh, Patron though. I mean, Patron is so smooth though. It's like it's not like your usual, like in my opinion, something. Yeah, run of the mill, like exactly. Like I said, run of the mill, like tequila.
Yeah,
it's smooth, but I'm wiping the dust off. So I can tell you, like. That tells you how often I drink.
It might be a little dust on the bottle.
Dust on my bottle.
Don't let about what's inside.
I have this stuff. This stuff was like so disappointing though. It's just like, had no kick to it at all. And I was like going, 103 proof, don't feel like shit to me. I was like, it's like shit to me.
Hello, Zombo.
Hello.
I know. I don't like doing it with that camera because the ring light, it's like it scares people more on that one than if I switch over the rings.
I got the 190 proof.
But that's actually a phobia. Like
that is fucking rubbing alcohol, Angie.
Pretty much.
Ooh, be careful with that, Angie. You can wake up in weird places.
Yeah, don't burn it like a cigarette. You'd be like,
yeah, be careful, Angie. You can wake up in weird places.
Everybody starts freaking out.
I don't wake up in weird places.
I've seen them start car engines with that shit.
can handle my alcohol.
Okay.
I don't even get hungover when I drink that.
Here is to not starting fires and starting up cars. Cheers.
Have you guys ever tried this? This stuff is really, really good right here. This stuff, they have it in different flavors. I have it in watermelon. I have it in like a banana, but this stuff right here, whoo, this stuff will fucking get you there. Whoo!
That's good.
Yeah, 99 bananas. I have like 99 watermelons, and I think I have like 99 strawberries.
I like the watermelon.
That shit will get you there.
The grape's not good. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, time to switch here, buds.
Yeah, that's the 99 watermelons. It's
I probably like the 99 bananas.
Mm-hmm. But right now, I mean, what I drink on most of my streams, though, is actually this Voodoo Ranger. Not sponsored. Voodoo Ranger, if you're out there listening, sponsor me, please.
I drink vodka and Coca-Cola.
At least send me a couple of cases. Come on now. I've had a couple of people I buy 12 packs because I drink your shit on my streams. Come on now, people.
Cases, hell.
You are the only person I've seen show. What now? Vodka who? What? Huh?
I should get a couple of cases of 60s of Alberta Pure vodka.
I know, right?
With the amount that I drink of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have been a faithful patron.
I have been very faithful.
That's my favorite vodka right there, Svedka. That's my
That's
favorite
what makes
right
me
there.
a dick.
My favorite vodka is Alberta Pure because I do not get hungover.
You don't get hangover? I haven't.
Not off that one.
Fucking
Me neither. I'm like one of those people that does not get hangovers.
I'll get hungover. But that one I don't get hungover.
Svedka, they call it the mommy water, because you just put water bottles. So I used to do like Neo squirts and then dump vodka in that. And because I would always be like trekking back and forth to my neighbor's house. And I'm just like, I have it in the water bottle. I'm not going to spill it, but whatever. And
one of the vodkas that's really good, Hoover, is this. If you like, I've got like different ones of this, like Ciroc. Really good vodka, non-toxic. I swear to God, this one right here.
Maybe that would make me be
no hangovers. Yeah.
No, I didn't have the hangover problem. Just my husband was like, I'd let him have it. I'd be like, okay, so that part of your brain that says there's things I think that I shouldn't say, and then they're gonna go like.
Oh, I do that all the
in
time.
The Exorcist.
LC gets pissed off at me and he kicks me off his panel. That's how much I do shit that I should.
The thing I like is they come out with like special ones every year, so you like get ones like for like summer, the fall, etc. So like Ciroc is like they have all kinds of different ones.
Right. So. They're like red but unexpected. For the season. No, yeah, I got
Catch y'all later.
All right, love you so much, Zomo.
I'm gonna do a thing real quick right now. Let me see if this still works.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
There we fucking go.
Oh shit!
Boy,
nice
we had
lasers.
some party
Damn.
in the motherfucking bathroom at work.
I think that works. Damn.
Dude, he is the party.
I was about to say, damn. There you go, laser beams. Yeah, I think I don't know if I want to do another shot of this or like let it go. So I'm like,
I
was talking about I was 26 with that whole Jaeger thing. So if you want to let it go.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a Jaeger fan. It's like this bottle I think I've had for maybe like it has to be at least 10 years.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I've gone through like 10 bottles in the past couple of months probably.
Yeah, it's like
I used to be like that. It was just like, yeah, we're gonna party. Yeah. And it was like,
although these,
we were writing.
I can't keep these in stock, man.
Too, so
this shit I go through like it's fucking water. Sorry.
That's a visitor flavor. What is that? I reject it. It goes.
I only like the flavor Jack.
I like doing Jack Daniels. I do it Frank Sinatra style. I guess they call it. It's like 2 fingers of Jack on the rocks with a splash of water. There you go.
I drink it in shots, but I like the flavors.
Yeah.
Just like the flavored crowns. Crown Royal.
I've had a couple of
there's
ones like Gentleman's Jack and shit, but
There's a new crown. Well, new here. I'm sure you guys probably got coasters. Blackberry crown.
Oh, we don't have that yet.
Apparently our Walmart had it last week, and I frequent there obviously, and then 2 different checkers had to tell me, yeah, we had it and we sold out of it in 24 hours. Like, I don't even buy it. Like, I don't. But they were just like amazed by the fact that it flew off the shelf that way. So it was like, oh,
you got a shot for Jew.
It must be.
Cheers, cheers, cheers,
Hang
cheers.
on, I'll do another one with you. Because I'm trying to get slightly intoxicated, so I have enough courage to pierce my ears.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm starting my weekend early because I don't have to go back to work till Monday, so fuck it.
You know what gave me the courage to do my nose finally?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first off, it was numb as fuck because I'm using 2 different numbing things.
Mm-hmm.
And my neighbor said, I'll order breakfast if you do your nose. She was trying to talk me into it all night. Finally, she said, I will buy breakfast. I'll order breakfast. Your nose. Is it okay? Right at the very last minute, I did my nose because I had to be at a meeting at 9:30. And it was like 8 o'clock. She was ordering breakfast.
I'll be right back. I think I have to use the little boys' room. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. The other day, I was like, I fucked up the rotation of people like dipping out to go tinkle, and then I couldn't get back in because the host was gone. So it's like, and then more person, I'm like, well, great, I'm up here by myself, and I'm like, I'm down in the basement waiting. Like, I fucked up the rotation because I would have been the person talking to. Well, it's like, I think Dusty said earlier about, we just have like unsaid kind of YouTube etiquette that we go by, I don't know. I mean, it's a little more complicated, but that's one that comes to mind that was recent. It's just like, we know. I missed you, by the way. God damn it.
I missed you too. I've actually been lurking for quite a while, but there was somebody on your panel that didn't like me. So I didn't bother saying anything. So
There's
polite.
There's been, I understand. I can't figure it out right now, but I think I did. But because the math's not really hard.
You don't like me.
Oh, okay. No, I would have had. Okay, yeah, I had it all fucked up in my head then. But okay, I wouldn't have assumed that. But anywho, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
And it's raining hard here because everybody talks about the weather. I just heard it, so that's why I thought of it.
We got a hell of a lot of snow.
Yeah, do you know Mrs. Doubtfire? Did you usually has like a blue or green beard?
Yes.
Oh my God, he had snow up to here.
Yes, our
outside.
snow's pretty close to the same as his right now.
Okay, that's what I was. It made me thank you because I was like, "Oh my God, what does AG have for snow?" And I was like, "I'm not talking to him."
It snowed again since the other night, since Bounty's birthday. That was when we were both.
Whose birthday?
Bounty's.
Fuck Bounty. Whose birthday? Let's try that again. Nobody's birthday.
Some dude that
nobody cares over here.
Some dude was on the internet. Anyway.
That's my.
He wasn't there by the time I showed up. He wasn't there, but Miss Doubtfire.
Why do that to yourself? Why even give a shit? I didn't have vodka, and I'm like,
I don't give a shit about nothing anymore.
I'm sorry. Okay, I love you, but I don't like him. See, I'm getting braver. I am getting braver.
You want to see what I did? What day was that?
Well, of course.
Sunday. Yeah.
No, there's just mean-spirited people that want to make other people miserable have no place in my area. So he's one of them. And I know that.
A little tiny video clip for you.
I'm going to flip you like this. Oh, snow angel time. Yep.
And apparently it was minus 32 out that night.
You did that bear art. Oh my god. That's
In the book.
It was minus 32 that night.
Holy shit, in the snow?
I had no idea what it was.
This right here on me, I'd have been like,
I was so drunk that night. It was the drunkest.
You just found like the new like Canadian therapy for shrinking cells or something. You know that? And next time I get like an inch of snow, I'll be like, whoa, did it work yet? You know?
I'm trying to think, am I more adverse to the cold or to the heat? I think I'm more adverse to the heat. You know, but
I hate it.
Mm-hmm. Being in Southern California, you would think I'd be more adverse to cold than heat, but yeah, it's heat. Yeah, so definitely.
The heat, you can only take so much off.
Yeah.
You put layers on already tonight.
I did. I said that I'm getting mail on tomorrow from an auction from John Argent. So I was like, ooh, my Shiba crypto double. I'll just cash in half and buy some coins. Yeah. And that's pretty much the dance I did when I did that. I was like, hooray! I'm helping out my friend and I'm buying some coins because I haven't bought some coins in a minute. Ooh, yeah.
There you go. Getting back on.
It's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit.
Can roll with it. Roll with it. Roll
right.
with
It's
it.
the happy dance. Guys, just the happy dance.
You know, just roll with it. Just roll with it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, pretty sweet. You know, roll to the right. Roll to the left. Roll to the right.
Oh, I love some Cha-Cha Slide. I could already recognize that. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, it is like way past my bedtime, but I'm like not even tired.
Good, stay awake.
Yeah. I'm usually asleep by this time, most definitely. But
that is the question. What are you getting at?
Yeah. No. I'm awake, but I'm just saying. Usually by this time, my old fat ass is asleep. I'm like, usually by this time. I'm not even trying to say I'm the most exciting person in the world.
I wouldn't be able to sleep beside you because you'd snore way too fucking loud. I'd be like, get the fuck out of
I'm pretty sure I do snore. I'm like, but I'm a great cuddler.
I snore myself.
I'm a great cuddler. I've been told.
I don't like myself.
I've been told I'm a great cuddler, so sometimes cuddling can overdo the sounds of snoring.
I hate cuddling.
See, my husband used to say I'm way too hot, temperature wise, and he'd be like, I can't do it. You're too hot. And now he's cold all the time. So I'm like, fine, then cuddle up next to me. He's like, but then when you fall asleep, I sound like a buzzsaw. So I'm like,
I think I'm a good spooner. I know how to lift the arm and one arm over. So I like to think I'm a good spooner. So there you go.
Lift the arm. I always do the arm under.
Oh, you're the arm. I'm the arm up and then arm over and
big spoon. Because I need that in my life.
I mean, sometimes I got to figure out what I'm doing with my hand, but that it happens. Whatever. No, I always figure out what to do with my hand. Over, under, way. It works. I'm flexible. Belly. I'm flexible.
Dude, my doctor actually not my doctor. The chiropractor told me I was hyper flexible. And I was like, so can you fix me? Because my back hurts. And I blew a raspberry in his face. And I'm like, hey, COVID, how you doing? Because it was like last year.
Yeah.
And I was like doing like that. And it just went, and I was like, I am so sorry, sir.
I was, Hoover, I was watching videos of people that were getting adjusted and how they were breaking wind. And they're saying, chiropractors are used to it.
Not my ass. I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, I was going to say chiropractors are used to it. They adjust people and then people relax and they're used to it. It's it's a natural, body thing, so.
I was like trying to like, but I guess I was just like too tense. But I was thinking, don't be tense, because he said don't be tense, and I was like, and that was the time he was right in my face.
That's like trying not to sit during labor. It's impossible.
Looks like you have a troll down there.
This is like great. You know what?
You don't want to pull that picture up. Yeah. You don't want to pull that picture up. Charles Monroe Prepper.
Charles, do you make mead, wine, canned stuff? What do you do? Tell us about you. I want to know about
you. Tell us more. We are curious. We've had a couple of drinks now, so we're curious. So, entertain us.
I love the prepper.
Entertain us.
One of my bestest coin buddies is a prepper.
We are intrigued, as they would say. We are intrigued.
Prepper?
Even though your picture is a vagina, we're still intrigued.
Oh, you missed my impression of, this was like 3 years ago for me, because like, I don't know, or 2. Yeah, this is mine, so this is 3. They were talking like, I don't know, like in high school, people make fun of somebody, so I was like, okay, we're going to do this, you do this. So it's like basically doing my mind thing. I got through it. And they were like, oh.
It's crazy how the mind can, like you could just close yourself out of somewhere, and just closing the door will actually close you out of there.
Well, Charles, if that is your wife, you are I'm very, very happy for you.
If that's your wife, you're extremely disrespectful, and if I was her, I'd kick your fucking ass and I'd murder you in your sleep.
You have incurred the wrath of Angie Lee. So.
It was disrespectful to your wife. Have some class, dude.
Boomhauer, you.
Thank you for the shirt. I know. I put a hole in the shirt, and it makes me so sad. I try to rotate stuff out, but this one, if there has ever been a perfect shirt for fall and winter, because I get too hot, because the sleeve is a little bit long.
The big deal is a woman should have the choice of who gets to see her.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It's gonna sound pretty bad, but Angie said it. Did you say hoo-ha, Angie? Say it
I said hoo-hoo.
Something about hoo-ha. I don't know what it is about the word hoo-ha. I don't know. It does it for me. I'm sorry. Never mind. Hoo-ha. It does it for me. I don't know.
Hoo-ha is kind of the best.
Yeah, I kind of like hoo-ha. It kind of does something for me. I'm like, oh, hoo-ha. And
a way to say it.
I'm like,
okay, there you go. You know how guys used to do that frog thing and punch each other? You do the circle thing and they frog.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. Oh, there you really go. Yeah.
It was like you already know where you're going to get hit.
Yeah, I don't know. Hoo-ha kind of does it for me. Hoo-ha.
It was.
Don't touch my hoo-ha. Or, my hoo-ha is feeling kind of funky. Hoo-ha.
I'm a Bahena person, personally. I always say that. I'm like, Bahena.
Boomhauer. That's kind of weird, though, dude. Not going to lie. Even for me to say I'm wild, but there's boundaries. If that really is, but it's probably an internet pic, I don't see anything wrong with it. Charles, you might want to and he changes the picture to something else.
But it's not your picture to share. It's not your.
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
Yeah. I had a friend. Well, not really a friend, but someone else who was in the vinyl community had the same kind of picture pop up. She decided to go ahead and bring it up, and when she brought it up, she got her whole channel just taken down. So, but as long as they stay in the peanut gallery, it's their problem, not yours. But if you bring them up on screen, then I think peanut gallery. As long as I think they stay in the peanut gallery, I think it's their problem. But I think when you bring them up on your screen and blow them up, then it's your problem. I believe. I could be wrong. My name is not Dusty YouTube But
even if you don't even know what the picture is, like if you're not paying attention, like if you don't, like my eyes aren't that great, I can't hardly see it.
Luckily, I have very good eyesight, especially with my glasses.
I wouldn't even have noticed it. Like
I can see what that is.
Yeah, like one night there was somebody in her stream, and I was telling the story earlier, but it was so funny. We were up really early. We've been on stream for like 10 hours or something. And then I was like, "You're in the chat fucking with me," and she's like, "No, I'm not." And I was like, "Yes, you are. You ever with you? So you're just trying it out on me." So then I took a picture of like Google Lens, and I was like, "You're Vanessa Hudgens."
Do you remember what Vanessa Hudgens did?
I sounded, so I was like, I just stuck with it. I was like, yeah.
Do you remember when Vanessa Hudgens had all those nudes of her leak? The nudes that she had sent to what was his name? What was the name of the other guy who was in High School Musical?
A beaver hole? I don't know.
No, my daughter was so in love with him. What was his name? The one who played the character opposite her, or whatever. Well, anyways, she had sent all these nude pictures to him. She was already 18, of course, but she had sent all these nude pictures to him, and they got leaked. And I guess when they got leaked, people started calling her landing strip because she had the landing strip, hairdo or whatever.
Yeah,
and stuff, Yeah, she had the landing. But the thing is that I think she was like 20, 21 when these pictures leaked and stuff like that. And I had friends of mine who were like, "Oh, did you see Vanessa Hudgens?" I'm like, dude, she's 21. We're like in our 40s. Dude, relax, dude. Don't be telling people that. That's gross, dude.
Mine got leaked, and it really threw me off the other day when somebody showed up and said, "We've seen each other naked." They're telling the whole panel that. And I'm like, I've never sent you my shit, so like it really throws somebody off when your shit gets leaked like that, and they think.
I think if somebody is sending you something like that in confidence, you have to like keep it in confidence.
Yeah.
And because otherwise, I mean, there's laws against it now. It's called revenge porn. It's against the fucking law now. It's not like it's just like,
but it's like, how do you prove who sent it?
IP addresses.
Yeah, IP addresses. There's a way to do it. There's ways to do it, most definitely. If you really, really want to be a stickler,
if you know where it started,
and check it out, yeah, you can figure it out. There's a paper trail. I mean, especially if you're on the internet, there's a paper trail or a trail of like IP addresses.
You got to have the money to pay the people to find it.
This is true, Angie. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you do. But I mean, I think you just have to be like, I guess, more discerning and be careful, like who you send it to. I guess, but. But we don't always know. We always think that like we're sending it to like somebody who may, it may be okay to send it to, and then we find out it's not. So. Or
it is okay to send it to them, and then later on they get pissed off at you.
Yeah, that too. Or that too. I mean, people can be childish in that way.
You're in a state of your life where you really don't give a shit. You're kind of sending it to everybody.
Like with me, it's like I'm 52. So it's like, if I send my like pic out and you're gonna like show it, it's like, dude, whatever. I got like maybe 30 more years of my life left. Whatever, I can like leave that out.
I don't really care now, but it still throws me off when somebody says something to me, right?
Yeah.
About it, or says something to like a whole panel when I'm sitting there having drinks, enjoying my time with friends, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, like, I didn't send you that shit.
I've been trying to click that. I was trying to click this finally. Hello, Hardcore Copper.
There's a lot of people that have sent that to you. And I'll admit it if I sent it. But if I didn't send it, I don't want them saying that I did.
I get what you're saying, Angie. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, most definitely. It's like when you're trying to like have like one of those like, undramatic, just like chill out streams, and you're having drinks, and you're just chilling out, and then somebody comes in with some hardcore shit. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I totally fucking get that. I mean, the same thing happens, like I said, in this community. I know, in this community it happens probably quite a bit, but like in like the music community, it's starting to happen a lot more. People are like they bring their fucking drama to the fucking like, streams and shit. Which is the reason why I don't do streams that often anymore. I maybe like one day a week. That's like all I can handle now. So You know,
yeah, when I started, I used to be like, oh my God, we're going like 10 hours. And like,
yeah.
Get
and like now, to tell you the truth, Hoover, I do like maybe like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours at max.
I do like once maybe.
Yeah, it's like maybe 2 hours, 3 hours max. Where I really do a lot of streams is over at Twitch, because I do music streams. So like I'll play music and I'll talk to people, whatever, and stuff like that. Mostly my shit is over at Twitch than it is YouTube, because YouTube strikes you for every music.
They need to get with the times on the music thing, because that's going to be the death of them.
Yeah, because I mean, you go over to Twitch, it's like the Wild Wild West. You can play whatever the hell you want. People go over there and they chill and blah 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 and stuff like that.
Many platforms you could do that on, but not here.
Yeah, because on YouTube they've struck me. I don't know how many times, because I do like 80s flashback music. Like K-Rock, which is like Southern California. It's like, Depeche Mode, Smiths, Cure, Duran Duran, stuff like that. I do like a lot of 80s. So like I go over to Twitch to do it, because if I do it over on YouTube, they'll fucking strike me right away. And I'll get like a, copyright strike. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hardcore Copper. I guess if I show that and then drop it down.
I gotta go.
Why, thank you, Hardcore Copper.
Okay. Then you get to Hardcore Copper. That is Dusty Spins, and that is Miss Hardcore Copper.
Where did Angie go? Where did Angie go?
I don't know. I heard Oreo barking, so
okay.
Somebody was supposed to come over, so
I hope she comes.
She had to dip out for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, she did already say that when she came in.
Yeah. I mean, I used to do radio. I mean, I did broadcasting, so that might be the reason why my voice is like so soothing. I did work on my voice for a lot of years, I think, but now I think it just comes natural the way I use my voice. So
yeah, like I don't think you're trying to do it that way, but it is. It's like soothing. It's like
Yeah, it was funny because some of the friends that I had earlier, we were talking about. They were showing me videos of. I think it was Barry White. And they were like saying, well, you have a very Barry White voice. And I was like, no, I do not have a Barry White voice.
Down here.
I was like, yeah, I don't be like, hey, baby, how you doing? Welcome to Hoover's Coins and etc., baby. How you doing? Yeah. It's Hoover's Corgis and Coins, baby. How you doing? No, I don't have that kind of voice, but I try and keep it like a certain type of thing, type of level. So there you go.
Yeah, good it's good tone, good pitch, whatever. What are the good musical terms you could use? It's like tone, pitch, cadence. I'm speaking.
There you go. A Hardcore Copper said you need to make some sleepy time videos, like where you read a story very calming and slow, but not too slow. I've been told that too. I've been told people. I've had people tell me like, "Can you read a story?" or "Can you read a book?" or something of that sort. It's like, maybe like a little bit of rain in the background or something. And, maybe that might be something I might consider in the future, like kind of like an ASMR type thing. But
you should. There's one, I went to sleep to for months that I would listen to the same one every night. And it was the Headspace lady, like everybody knows the Headspace. And there was the woman did like the Oceanside one, so I didn't listen to that one because I was just like, yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
But there was the Fireside at a bookstore, and he would just start talking about the books and people coming in and taking their jackets off and what color their hat was, and so it took me months. It kind of annoyed me after a while that I didn't know how it ended. I still don't know how it ended. I just finally said, quit doing that. The point is to sleep, the dude was doing the work, the job, the trick. So I just be like, But it was so funny because like his pauses weren't so obvious in it that it was like, okay, it's dragging you further to relax.
There you go.
Because there's some I've listened to that I was just like, this is horrible, And so I'd be like, just going back to Headspace, like go to old trusty, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Boomhire said, I might go live tonight. I don't know yet. Been depressed. Missing my man. I hung out with him twice this week, going slow as fucking on my head, but we're still together, just taking a break.
Okay.
Well, sometimes a break is good.
Boom. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're here because I was thinking about you the other day, actually like 2 days ago, and I'm like normally not the person that gets a hold of somebody first or reaches out.
Yeah.
And I don't expect you to do that with all you're going through. But I was just like, I want to, but I didn't. And I was like, I probably will, or I might see him pop up do a live stream. And it's like, I don't know. Because I don't want to feel like I'm bothering somebody if you know, going through stuff.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, what's going on? You know, because it's like you don't want to feel like you're that nosy ass either, you know. But I care. So Boom Hammer, that's what I'm saying. I care. And I'm glad that you showed up and you shared that. So
yeah, like with me it's like
trying to say.
Like me, it's like my live streams have become like very sporadic. Like I said, it's like I might do one week, and the next week I probably won't do one, or I might not do one for a couple of weeks, and then I do one. So it's like they're really like spread out now. I could sleep in the first 30 minutes listening to Jason.
I love her.
Hardcore Carper said, I will seek you out like a private eye. Lol, there you go.
She's awesome. Love it. She's little and fierce and mighty.
Who, Hardcore Copper?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, there you go. I do a Twitch stream if you guys want to go over to Twitch. It's Dusty Spins 50. So, but that one's mostly music. If you like 80s music, or sometimes I might do like yacht rock. It depends. I try and do like different like genres every so often.
Yacht rock, but within my little group of friends. And if not, we laugh. We act like we're laughing about yacht rock, but we like it.
It's becoming big again, Hoover. It's becoming big again. Like the Christopher Cross, Michael McDonald, Doobie Brothers, stuff like that. It's starting to like come back really big. Surprisingly, it's starting to come back really big, and especially like like Hardcore Copper said, I love 80s music. 80s music has always been. I do 80s music. I always have.
Oh, yeah.
But it's 80s music. I don't think is going to go anywhere. Surprisingly, because I had thought, since that was my generation, 80s music, Depeche Mode, The Cure, blah blah blah, whatever. I thought that it was like, I was being partial to it because it was my generation. So I was like, okay, well, I think that's the greatest generation because it's my generation. But no, it's starting to become like something where it's like all generations, even the newer generations, are still stuck in the 80s. So, Yeah.
Dusty, if you could type in the chat for a second so I could make you a mod and then you can drop your link. So these guys.
Okay, sure, no problem.
That would be.
Let me go here and make sure I don't go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself so that way I don't echo, because I know sometimes when you like go to YouTube, you echo. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Hardcore Copper, we all say we're old, and I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. But if you're not, we don't have to say either way. So it's all good. Oh, I guess I couldn't see Charles when he said, if you don't like it, don't look at it. And oh, wait, it just didn't scroll down for a long time. My bad. Alrighty then. Right? Man, my chat is not like updating to what you guys are saying. Like the last one I have is Hardcore Copper saying, hey sis. And I know that was a minute ago. Like a minute ago. There we go.
Okay, let's see here. Let me say Hardcore Hooper. I have this thing in front of my like computer screen, so I can't like see. I have like this. Oh, get out of the way! I have like this Negan in front of the computer screen, so I can't like read what exactly he said. Okay, somebody called me old. Somebody called me old today on a live stream and almost caught these hands.
She's feisty.
She sounds feisty. Hello.
She is. She's oh my god, she's so awesome.
Let me go. Are you single? I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Totally playing. See, Boomhauer said,
I'm gonna take I think you can hold this down because you already are.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. I will hold you down for a minute, Hoover. There you go. Boomhauer said, I just get high and listen to people, listen to music and hang out with my peoples. Same thing here. I like to go ahead and have streams where I just like chill out. I like to play like a lot of 80s music. You know, it depends. You know, I've been very good because I was a like DJ in my earlier years when I was younger. I DJ'd a lot of clubs. So I know how to read a crowd when the crowd's like feeding off of the music you're playing, you know, and they're feeling the music you're playing, you know. I've kind of like learned. Let me go ahead and pull this mic down a little bit. Hopefully, oh, there it goes. Mic is a little bit closer there. There you go. Yeah, so most definitely. I know how to read a crowd, most definitely. Let me see. Let me go back. I'll probably go lifetime. Okay, we read that. It's always a chill session. I don't do drama. I'm about love and laughs. I'm a good time depending on my mood. That's the best way to be, man. I mean, the drama is just like, oh, God. You know, like I was telling Hoover, there's drama in every community. It doesn't matter if it's freaking music community, vinyl community. If you're talking about fucking thimbles, you know, there's fucking drama. You know, it's just what it is, you know. You know, like Hardcore Copper said, everyone starts getting raunchy. All of my live streams go south. You know, Hardcore Copper, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and check out your live streams. You know, if you do live streams, most definitely. Let me go ahead and check that out. Everyone starts getting raunchy. I mean, it can be. I mean, it depends on like what kind of like, you know, host, you know, moderator you have. You know, how they want the stream to go. You know, etc. So, yeah, they can get raunchy. Well, good morning, Barbara. Good morning to you. Hoover will be right back. Right now, I think she's taking a little bit of a break. I don't know where she went. She kind of like handed over the reins to me for just a little bit. I can't even do gauze. They won't listen. Okay. And Hoover is back. There we go. We want to welcome back the gorgeous Hoover. Gorgeous Hoover, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Not Hoover. There you go.
Barb, you missed Terry earlier.
Good morning to you, Barbara.
Good morning. That's my Barb Carbone Carbonari.
Oh, I can see from her like profile pic. She looks like she's a QT.
And Pink Moon, oh, I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
Pink Moon looks like a QT.
She is. She is an angel. She doesn't even know it.
Sweet. Hardcore Copper, does she do live streams of her own?
Oh, yes, sir.
Sweet. I got to go ahead and check her out, actually.
Barb,
I've got to go ahead and check out her live streams.
That's because we should be campaign.
Where did Angie go? Come on now, Angie. Come back up.
No,
you know,
somebody was coming by and she was going to come back up.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, Angie, you're disappointing me. You know, Angie, my heart is broken.
See, he recognized it right away.
Who, me? That professional voice? Well, thank you.
Not talking about me.
Why, thank you, Pink Moon. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Pink is coming and visiting from South Africa. If I
South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're like way on the other side of the earth. Are you a presenter? I am not a presenter. I don't think I am. I don't try and toot my own horn. But I've had a little bit of experience, in radio. I took a little bit of classes and stuff like that. Not that it did me any good. Nobody knows my name, If it had been successful, people would know who I was. So.
Only talk to you, motherfucker.
No, I mean I love all these people. Love you, people. Love you.
No, trust me. With Barb in here, we joke and Terry's cool about it too. We all joke around like that. Whatever,
Pink Moon said, "I'd listen to an audiobook with your voice." Why, thank you, Pink Moon. Why, thank you very much. You definitely have a great voice. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. I have been told in the past that I have a great voice. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the things that a lot of people get drawn to my channel for is the voice stuff. I've had people ask me, can you do a radio ad or blah blah blah? And I've done some work in the past, freelance and stuff like that, and made some money off of a couple of companies like Melaleuca, stuff like that. But
well, whatever you're doing is working because without prompting it, it's been said in the chat. So,
But how does this sound though when I pour beer?
I already heard the start of it, so I was like,
there you go. Listen, I will be honest. I think 75% of it is probably my mic, how I have it set up. So there you go. Maybe that's 75% of the whole sound is my mic. So
I don't know. I'm sure you're right because half the time we're playing, hey, is it coming out of the headphone or the computer with me? So I'm like, I can't hear you. I'm like, oh, in my head.
There you go. Hardcore Copper says all the ladies like the voice. Lol. I want to thank you so much.
Oh my god! I think this is the most female-filled chat I've ever had.
Is my voice pulling them in? I'm am I I'm getting viewers here? I'm
this is an unusual happening, I should say.
What kind of mic do you have? I have a Yeti Blue. I'm using a very common Yeti Blue, which is something that a lot of podcasters use, but I use a lot of compression software and stuff like that to make my voice sound a lot cleaner. Because I do a lot of podcasts and stuff like that from my computer. So that might be the reason why it sounds a little bit cleaner. I do put a little bit of work into it. But it's just a regular standard Yeti Blue. You can end up getting one of these for about $130. G-Hub, I think, is free, so stuff like that.
So, as far as my mic goes, there's this little thing called earbud.
There you go. Although I am going to be probably investing in the next month or so, getting a Shure SMB7, which is my dream microphone, and a separate compression piece with a USB interface. So,
yeah, I'm more of the do the earbud thing because I don't obviously have the voice you do and do what you do, and I get up and leave the room and let the dogs out and stuff, and I can at least still hear what's going on. And, yeah, so,
same thing here. It's
the advantage.
I have my fur babies. I have my kitties. I have to let them out. Right now, fortunately enough, they're behaving themselves. They're in the bedroom. I locked them in the bedroom. I was because they cry to get out, but they're locked in the bedroom right now. So it's all Hoovy. Have you been to sleep yet? Hoovy, have you been asleep?
I had a real messed up sleep schedule because I went to bed about 15 yesterday, and then I made sure in Hardcore Copper get this. I left hidden a message on Google Chats that I went to bed at 8:15, and hope you had a good day. Don't call and wake me up. And I turn the phone down, and I'll be damned if the dog doesn't wake me up at 11 and I look over and my phone's going off and it's hidden. And I'm like, no. Would you call after somebody told you they've been asleep for 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
No. So, yeah, obviously I didn't answer that one. I was like, okay, you know, do your duties. You gotta let the doggies out to do their duties. Feed them.
Got you.
Back to sleep. Yeah, and so I probably woke up like solidly. Woke up at like 5 p.m. ish.
Yeah, my cats 5 a.m. They start. They come into my room. They like climb on my bed. They start like clawing at my feet, clawing at my legs. It's like they're like breakfast time. 5 a.m. Wake up. So usually, what ends up happening by the time I end up like, waking up, coming downstairs, getting their food and stuff, it's usually about like around 5:20, and it's like I'm already up by that time. So I just go ahead and I like turn on my Keurig, go ahead and make my coffee, and I'm usually already up by that time. So, so although I'm up at like 4:03 right now, so probably like they're probably not gonna get fed till like 6 a.m. probably somewhere around there.
Right.
So they're probably not going to get fed till like 6 a.m. But they'll claw at my feet trying to wake me up. So, excuse me just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and use the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
See, that is politeness, like we were talking about earlier, like unsaid YouTube etiquette, which I think everybody in here that's speaking right now in chat knows it. But you just don't leave dead time. And if there's 3 of you at least, then, you stay and talk until somebody else comes back and you switch out just to keep things going. All right, Boomhauer. It was so good. I'm glad you checked in. It's so good to hear from you because I was thinking about you the past couple days. Like I said, I'm the weirdo that feels like if I'm messaging anybody, I'm bothering them because I don't know if it's the right time. So I'm glad you came over here because I'm not the first step person or whatever you want to call that. But I love you. No, you have a good day. A toy fox? Oh. Yeah, he's probably too smart for his own good, I imagine. We were talking about some dogs earlier, like poolies. Yeah, because they have the dreads. And I couldn't remember the bigger dog. I said Afghan hound, but I was totally wrong because they have like the silky coat. But yeah, I bet you he's cute as can be, though. Barb, I tell you what, it sucks taking on. Oh, how old is the dog? Yeah, I want to ask you that. Oh, 8 months. Wow, hello. Yeah, I've been up too long. You got your hands full. Frank is 10 months now, and he decided that this week he was going to start being a humper. So it's like, that's great. That's great. So, yeah, the battle of testicles has begun in my house. It's, between him and Ollie in the fighting, and then I'm trying to either hump my arm when I try to lay down in bed or hump Scott's arm. And he's like, I'm trying to play Monopoly Go on my phone. Get away from me, Barb, you know what? I had a pit bull, or we had a pit bull, I should say, 20 years ago. We gave it a pillow and told him, that's your pillow, to make his little humper, and it worked. He didn't tear it apart. It was his special friend, so that worked. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like a corgi's going to be weirder and more attached to it, so I really don't want to do that. Is they get they seem like get really attached to things or fixate on it. So I'm like, oh. And to being 3 years old, humping a pillow and be like, can we change the pillowcase? Yeah, please. Oh, God. Oh, hardcore copper, but I hope your day gets easier. And I know you love the boys, but they're so cool. Those guys. Oh my.
And I'm back.
Right on. Yep.
What did I miss? Did I miss anything interesting?
They're starting to drop like flies a little bit. Well, Boomhauer's got to do his work thing, and Hardcore Copper doing the mom thing. Oh my God. I thought he was older than that for driving. Oh my gosh. Dude, he's got it. He's so like analytical and, you know, he does the wires and the things and the stuff. And, you know, we were all like, can we just send him stuff to fix? He's like, oh, I know what I'm doing with that. That's the problem. Like, yeah.
Oh, I see what Barbara said. He tries to hunt my cat. Of course, they hiss and he backs off. Girl, it's the whole thing. You know, me, I have 2 cats, actually. I have 2 cats and I have a dog. Unfortunately, I had a dog pass away probably in like, you know, about a week ago. His name is Bailey. Oh, my heart hurts still for him. But he was like 13 years old. It's like we knew it was coming. He was a Chiweenie, you know. But I have 2 cats that I kind of like acquired. They kind of like adopted us and stuff. And yeah, same thing. They're just like, I haven't fixed them yet, which I mean, they just barely like came in the house not too long ago. So I have to go get them fixed, you know, but they've already like stole our hearts. So yeah, we got to get them fixed to stay in the house.
You're now going to take your purse. I always say, we're going to empty your coin purse. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, these cats are just like, you know, they stole my heart. They came in and they're like, oh, you know, but yeah, I have to get them fixed or they're going to go out there and like get into trouble.
Yeah, our first Corgi, we had because he was just way too hyper. And I don't think it changed his personality at all. It's super like, and then the second one we had, we didn't get him fixed, and I mean he was a hyper. He was just like, I'm gonna mess with the old one. That's all he wanted to do. He was like, this one said like they get fixated on doing something. Because they have to bite this thing till they chew a spot till the skin won't, or I mean, I'm sorry, the hair won't even grow back anymore. And it's like,
yeah,
you know, like we'd wrap it with like like Johnny Cash, our first group, loved that because he was like, I'm patient and I'm special. Then I got extra attention, even though he was the only one there. So it's just like it's set par for the course, you know. And he loved going to the vet because that was even more attention. So we'd be all, Dr. Abby, and he's just tail going. But
these 2 cats. So I mean, they're just like we have other cats in the neighborhood because I live in like a complex where we're all townhomes, and some people have their cats where they're not fixed, and they come around, they cause all kinds of trouble. And one of them comes around and cries. She's a female. And she just drives my 2 male cats crazy.
She's like, I heard it's nice. Let me in.
Yeah, she's like, there's some nutchy out here. Come and get it. You know, so my 2 male cats go crazy, you know, and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean, she hasn't been around for a couple of days. I hope something didn't happen to her. Like they like caught her or, you know, she got hit by a car.
Go visit and they
I hope, you know, I don't want her to be hurt or anything like that. But she was coming around driving my cats crazy. You know, they'd be out there like whining and humping the air and, you know, but, they were like coming in, they were jumping on because like, you know, I have all my couches here. I have like a sectional or whatever in there, like jumping on the pillows of the sectional and like humping the pillows. Like they didn't know what the fuck to do with themselves.
And I was like, he needs his own humper pillow.
Yeah. They didn't know what the fuck to do with themselves, you know?
And had that pit bull. We were like, we don't know. We were like, here, take the pillow. And he was like,
yeah,
fine, you know. It was just weird. My mother-in-law, she had a female Chihuahua that would do that to a frog toy she had.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, maybe she's trying to assert dominance because there's so many Chihuahuas in this freaking house. I don't know.
Yeah.
She always had like 4 to 5. And they were all girls. But still, it was like, still, they want to like assert their dominance somehow. I mean, it's instinctual.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. I had a buddy that was telling me like, oh, like, the female cat used to do this to the male cat. And I was like, she was asserting her dominance. Like, this is my shit. You know? Yeah.
Angie, I thought you were going to stay up here. And I'm getting jealous up here now. Come on now, Angie. I'm getting jealous. She said, well, so good to see you guys. I miss you all. You'll see me around more often again. You'll see me around more often again.
Good.
Just got some companies show up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Well, Angie.
See, I knew somebody was coming by. That's why I was like, tell them, do the damn thing and go away.
Yeah. If I didn't live all the way in California, I know she's in Canada. If I didn't live all the way in California, you know, maybe I could visit. But, you know, hello. How's that? I could fly in.
Can I ask what part of California you're like north, central, southern?
No, I am in Orange County, which is actually down towards the beach area, more towards San Diego. So I'm like Orange County is more down towards San Diego.
My mom's friend, her husband, well, when you know he was still alive, they went to high school together here. He worked for I don't even remember. I was too young to remember. But they lived in Orange County, and they had a son that was like 2 years younger than me, and then had a couple other girls after that. But it was like, it's this beautiful area.
It is, but very expensive, and it's getting a whole lot more pricey now. The area I'm in is I'm more towards Newport Beach. Yeah,
I knew that actually after that they moved out to like New Jersey and like a framing business or something, and her ended up dying of cancer. But I'm just, you know, just point of reference. It's like because California is so big. When sometimes when people talk about, they're like they don't know, you know, like being from the Midwest, like saying I don't know what part you're talking about, you know.
I'm in Newport Beach. So, like, if you go out my door and if you went, like, up the street, like, maybe, like, about a half a mile, you would hit the water. So, if a tsunami hit over here, yeah, it would take my ass out.
But again, having the property that's that close is...
Yeah, I'm pretty close to the water. So, a tsunami, yeah, it would hit me.
Good, yeah.
You know, even if a tsunami did not like take me out, it would definitely like flood my apartment. You know, because I live in a townhome, so it would definitely flood me. So, Angie said, Hoover, I sent you a DM on Facebook letting you in on something. I love you a lot.
That's why I was like, I'm so old school. Like, if I don't send it to her on Facebook, she's not going to see it because I never check my IG. Like, I didn't even know who was in a like IG group that we have. And I was like, oh, they're in it. And they were like, oh, but they were like, shut up. Because I guess I wasn't supposed to say it out loud. But I didn't know.
There you go.
That happened last night, whatever you want to call it. I always call it tonight until I go to bed and then wake up, you know?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Like, are you on the East Coast or the West Coast?
I'm in Illinois.
Illinois. So you're like, what's that? Like considered central?
Just call it. Yeah, it's
central.
Central time zone, but yeah.
So for you, it's probably like around like 6 a.m. something like that, maybe around there.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Trying to like figure out what like the time would be, because I mean, out here it's 4:17, so I'm figuring probably about 6:17 for you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like our coin people, it's really funny. It's like we used to only have like one person in Colorado in that time zone, and then everybody else was either West Coast, Central, or Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, with the I guess with the vinyl community, there's a lot of freaking Canadian people. Surprisingly, a lot of Canadian, a lot of East Coast.
I love me some Canadian people. They are great.
Yeah, we have a lot of Canadian people. I think like in my when I have a like live stream, I think like more than likely like it has to be maybe like I would say roughly 75, maybe 70% Canadian. Most definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it kind
We
of
get a lot of Canadian.
Like, it's not what I expected, you know.
We get a lot of Canadians. So most definitely.
Yeah, I just are pretty cool. Well, I mean, obviously, Angie in Canada and
Angie's in Canada, right?
Dave, like Dickard with Dave, he's like everywhere and all over the place. Like he's a jokester. And he's fun. But yeah, there's
Yeah, that's true. Like Angie's in Canada too, isn't she? Yeah, she's in Canada. Yeah.
Sometimes I forget. And I'm like, what?
You're like, huh? But Hoover, tonight I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off for the night. I think it's time for me to go ahead and take a nighty night. So
yeah, I'm here. I'm just like, oh my God, you're right. Look at the time. But,
thank you for having me up. Most definitely. Thank you for going ahead and like,
it's so much fun.
Sweet.
Look what I did. See, the synchronicity.
There you go. Dickard with Dave. He like popped up now. He's like, Canada is here in full force, baby.
Just giving her all the way. With the poutine and the things. Yeah.
Well, good night to you. Good night to all the rest of the people in the peanut gallery. Thank you for like being so kind to me. People were being so kind.
Thanks for coming up. It was cool. I had fun, learned stuff, and that's what I think it should be all about. So to everybody else.
Not a problem. All right, talk to you later.
Right.
I'll be up on one of the other streams. So like, yeah, I'll be around. All right, bye.
Like it. Dave, what do you want? No, just joking. I guess if Angie's going to be busy and I'm up here and it is obviously like 6:20 in the morning for me, I'm not really foreseeing a busy chat that I can respond to. So, and I really don't do that style. So, but just because we should do it, and we should do it. Dave, I'm really surprised you didn't say something way more. That's not even out there. But for you, something out there. By the way, are you done with that one job yet? Oh, now I just looked over. Okay, it finally hit over here. Okay, that's a Dickard comment. I expected that for sure. So, yep, I'm going to bounce off of here. And I hope, pardon, all of you have a good morning. Alexander, if you're still around somewhere, I don't know if you are, because I don't know how many people are lurking. But, good afternoon. But all you guys, definitely love you. Thanks for hanging out. And Barb, it was so good to see you. Angie, I'm so glad you popped in and showed me signs of life. That makes me so happy because I have missed you so much. Dave, I hope you are back home with little baby doggy. And Dusty, thank you for coming up. Did Charles I'm just gonna call you Charles the Troll, suck a dick. And if I left you out of saying thank you, Hardcore Copper Boom Howard, thank you to you guys too. I will catch you guys on the next one. All right. Much love.